Hey, Arch, you pressed the button. What? I pressed the button. Run the intro, big boy. Run. Which one? The long one, Archie. Hello, guys, and welcome to the Archie Luxury live stream. And we've already got our first super chat from the Zeal. Driving and listening. Say hi to Mrs. Zeal. Hello, Mrs. Zeal. Hello, indeed, from Archie. We just want to say to Mrs. Zeal, thank you so much for letting you share the Tan Zeal with us. We love the Tan, the man. We love the man. Great guy, great enthusiasm. We love it. Love it, love it, love it. And here we go. AD never calling. My God, look at this. AD never calling. We're going to have to run the video.
Na, 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 na. Baby super chat, baby super chat. Na 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 na. Baby super chat, baby super chat.
Bring in some super chats. Let's get this thing happening. Super chat, baby. Super chat. Let's get this on, baby. And there we go, guys. AD never calling. $50. $50. Good day, fine gentlemen. It's the Archie Luxury live stream show. May all your dreams come true, and may I extend my best wishes to all the chums in the chat. Definitely. Yes, indeed there. We've got some fantastic panelists lined up for you today, and AD never calling. Thank you so much. You really know how to get this program off the ground. We've got the Zeal The Zeal has said, hey guys, how's it going? We even said hello to Mrs. Zeal. And we got AD Never Calling. Thank you so much. What a great bunch of guys. What a great bunch of guys there. We're happy to put the program together. Very happy. And I've moved the whiskeys to the shelf there. To the shelf there. Yeah, I've kind of cutting down a bit on the whiskey. I got a few little health little things. We're getting some tests done, but I'm sure everything will be fine. So yeah. Here we go. Tan, Zeal, and Sari, $7. Bear late on his first day. Sack the Fiker. Sack the Fiker. Da-da-da-da. The bear is in the house.
The bear is in the house. I see the super chats are already piling up from those who support you the most. How is my sound?
Hey, your sound is brilliant. I can't believe.
Where
am I? Is this a time warp? I can't believe it. Hello? I recognize the face. Yeah. Yes. Bear, your shirt looks amazing. You're looking very good. I put a collared shirt on today. I didn't know what to expect.
Bear.
Bear.
So, how are we doing tonight? Are we having a decent viewership? What's going on?
Hey, we got some great viewers here. It's picking up. It's picking up. We're taking off. We're taking off.
Okay. Why are you getting lazy with the titles for your shows? Why is every show titled Talking Watches?
Just because people know that's the program. They know that's the program. I just thought.
Is it?
I just thought it's
by
easy.
The way, look at Tanzia wants to sack me. How late was I?
You weren't. We just ran the intro. We only just came in.
Oh yeah, why are you running a corny intro when I'm on? Is that like an old people intro?
That's the intro, so I can go put a plate back inside, get my water topped up. Intro.
There you go. Oh, we have some real good punters here. Low viewership for now, very low, but that's okay. Quantity over quality for everything.
Yes.
Women, food, wine, watches, cars, everything. Quality beats quantity. Quality is always the most important. Oh, I see Patrick. Patrick super chatted, big super chat. Thank you, Patrick. Thank you very much.
Yes. Speaking
look
at us.
And what a special visit by special friend.
You know, this is a veritable love fest. And Bear, I think it's about time that we announced that we pulled off the whole hoax on Archie to cover the fact that we had a gay wedding in Toronto on Queensway. There's actually a street, guys, in Toronto called Queensway. Bear,
yes,
right?
Yeah, Queensway. Absolutely.
Yes, don't ask me how I know.
It was a beautiful, a very small but very nice and formal event. At the Royal York, obviously,
you know,
where all the queens go, where all the old queens are going.
You were a little irritated when I smushed the cake in your face, but
that's okay. No. I forgive you, Mark.
Now, I think it's time to bring our maid of honor in.
Oh, I can imagine who made up. I can't. I don't have mine. I lost mine.
Well, let's just say, Bear, you were never going to make the Serbian Olympic mug tossing, team, and it was the pinky out. When you threw that thing,
you noticed
you didn't commit. You really left a pinky out. But before I bring the rancher on, I want to point out how valuable, rare, and important this mug is, because it's almost one of a kind now, and I feel like it should be kept highly protected. So Archie, tell me what kind of safe you have, so I'm be sure that I don't get that safe.
Marshmallow safe.
Yes,
Marshmallow safe?
marshmallow.
I want to put it in a safe which contains asbestos, but I shall now
Give it a rub, and look who we've got here.
Look how that works.
Oh, God damn it. I'm here again? Pat, you rubbed the mug. God damn it. You rubbed the mug, didn't you?
Well, sorry, Clyde, I did, and I want to thank you for being the maid of honor at my commitment ceremony with Bear Clooney. Thank you for that.
And we've also got the Wizard down in the corner, the Wizard from Canada. Hello, Mr. Wizard. How are you?
The wonderful Wizard.
Are you okay, Wizard? Good.
I feel like we're looking behind the curtain. It's
Yeah.
not pretty.
The groom wore a tuxedo and the bride wore horns.
Yes.
Listen, you look
Yes.
lovely in the dress, Clyde. It was a little bit of a problem finding that size, 27. But once we
27. Not size 9. Not size 9. Hi, Wizard. Hi, Cliver. Nice
No,
to
it's
see you guys.
999 because I didn't want to put it on.
Super Chat.
Super chat. Here we go. AD Never Calling, $10. Good day, Mr. Goldberg. It is wonderful to see you on this fine day. May all your dreams come true, but with no mention of the distasteful ones.
Who are the? I don't know who they are. I can't avoid them. I don't know
Who are the distasteful ones, Patrick?
I think he means
Who are
of
the
a,
distasteful ones?
I think he means of a sexual nature, but if I had to guess.
That is possible, but Patrick, let me just tell you to calm down. The fact that Bear and myself and a few others share special moments doesn't leave you out. Feel free to send your dirty laundry at any point in time. Socks preferred. That's Bear's thing. Anyway, I feel like somebody should ask Clyde about the brouhaha with the lyrique and how it all played out.
Actually, do you realize how hard it was to find rainbow rice in Toronto at the last minute?
Rainbow what?
Rice.
Right. Well, I understand that you colored each individual rice with the Roy G. Biv, red, orange, green, etc.
Right.
Yellow.
Yes.
What happened with the lyrique? Archie, wake up. This is your show. You really ought to be involved.
Thank you, guys. It's such a great, to have you guys here. We got the Wizard there. Wizard's, he's wanting to come on for a couple of days now. Wizard, we love you. You're always welcome here. Whenever you want to come on, just come on, man. We love you. The good news is I've got the bear back. The bear is back. And
where was he?
I left. I had enough.
Hibernating.
Oh,
Listen,
wow.
this is a big this set of relationships is like Brokeback Mountain. None of us can quit the other at the end of the day. That's the problem here.
Yes.
Wow.
I'll be honest with you. I mean, we're doing a shtick and joking, but frankly, I wasn't doing a shtick. I was very serious at that time. But I don't know. Listen, if anyone understands, Marky will understand, and
Hold on.
so will Clive.
Crap, I got to fix
Okay.
this. Hold on. I'm going to put myself
That's
in
okay.
mute.
That's okay.
I have invited Wizard to come and join our show.
Yes.
And I'm going to be very honest. One of the reasons that I invited Wizard, there has been talks on other channels about certain aspect of dishonesty when it comes to Wizard and Roman Chaff.
Yes.
I'm gonna be very direct. I have not heard about this from anyone but OC and Tim Wright.
Yes.
And from OC, I heard this originally. Tim Wright, I only heard on a channel. I heard from clips. He never really talked to me. In the past, OC and I talked about it.
Yeah.
And he talked in a form of being kind of warning me about Wizard. I have never seen any proof of Wizard's dishonesty. I have never heard from anyone else about Wizard's dishonesty. Same goes for Roman. I'm not biggest fan of Roman personally, but not because of dishonesty. I just maybe don't like his personality. That's different. That's a liking and disliking someone based on personality. And I thought if Wizard would like to join and give him a platform to respond to this, because I know, listen, I was cautious with this. I'm going to tell you why I was cautious. I like Wizard. I consider him a friend. Okay.
Yes.
Obviously, if I would find out that he was ripping people off, that he's dishonest, my friendship with him would end. But that's the one reason I was cautious. The other reason I was cautious is because his health, and I don't want to contribute to the stress. I know how stressful everything can get, but let's be honest. This is not getting quieter. It's getting worse. It's getting to a point that it cannot be ignored. Just now, prior to your show, on the other show, in front of Paul Thorpe, there were accusations of hundreds of thousands of dollars being allegedly disappropriated. And those are serious allegations. And then allegations that this is all endorsed by Roman. Those are some really nasty allegations. And what I was accused of by OC in a chat on Watch Nicholas is that I am not protecting Archie's fans who are getting ripped off by Wizard, and that we all
I gotta grab the super chat. Two super chats. Tanzeel and Sari, $7. Wizard, how much can I sell my Lyrique for? I was offered 2,000.
The one on Chrono 24, they're asking 45,000.
And we got AD Never Calling, $50. Hurrah, hurrah. I see the fine Clivers man is present as the new owner of the finest handmade watch in the land. Congratulations, dear sir. May you wear the Lyrique Etude in great improved health.
Okay, now, Bear, I hear what you're saying, and I would like to be very indirect. Nice day, isn't it?
You know, Clyde, you have a bad attitude about this.
I have nothing else to say, really, Wizard. I really would like to give you opportunity to respond. I think it's fair when people talk about one-sided. You know, sorry, I'm putting you on a spot, and I would like to hear from you, and I'm sure many others would like to hear from you.
Okay, it all started from last year.
Oh, Jesus.
So, hold on, I'll do a quick one. Close to $345,000. And I had gone to the cops. I had gone to my lawyer. My lawyer said one thing. He said, hey, not for nothing, but make it simple. Just file bankruptcy. I go, no. After over 40 years doing this, I've never left anybody hanging, and I'm not going to do it now. OC keeps saying about 151, and I'm giving him 1,000. No, I gave him already 53,000 from his 151. I've been chipping away at everybody, $4,000, $8,000, $6,000, $3,000. So the numbers are there, but you guys have to understand that the 384 something, say 385,000, it cost me double because I paid it out, and now I'm paying off the people that got hurt. In the end, I'm the one that got hurt. I sold not all. I sold 95% of my pieces, so I only have 2 pieces left. I sold anything that I could raise money, 20, 30, 10, 5, so I can give it back. And that's it. I mean, that's the bottom line. Now,
so, what happened to the money in the first place? What happened to the 150? I don't understand. What happened?
Alan Chung, we sent it to Hong Kong police and everything. Yes. Alan Chung got me for a 5711. And at the last minute, the way he did it, and because I gave my word to the guy for 96,300, 97, let's say, he said, no, I miscalculated. I need 104. So I even gave him the balance of that. So, but I still have to give the guy back the 97. Out of the 9-10 people that I'm involved with, and prior to that, on a very big, important dealer chat group that everybody gets vetted. Before this, I got screwed for 46,000 on an AP, 42,000 on an AP, and I got scammed by this guy. Let me show you, because it's all news. You guys can all look it up and see if I'm lying or not. And they've been looking for him ever since 2019. Fort Smith man accused of scamming New York City jeweler. He scammed the jeweler for $240-something thousand. This guy got me on a big dealer, and that's his other picture. This guy got me. This is the packages he sent me after he got paid. And this package. What was in it? Can you guys see that?
Sea salt.
Sea salt. And the other box had?
Spaghetti sauce.
Spaghetti sauce.
So are you telling us that you got ripped off by somebody?
By multiple. During the time when I had my heart attack and quadruple bypass, and
this resulted in financial issues.
It all did, exactly. I trusted.
But are there Archie's viewers that you owe money to?
I don't know who's his viewers.
Are there people that you owe money to?
Are there what?
Are there people that you owe money to?
Yes,
he said he owes. Yes, he said he owes $300,000, $385, and he's been chipping away at it, and he's got it down by about half now. That's what he said.
Not half. I'd say close to 65%, because don't forget, I already laid out all that money, and when I paid it, I'm paying it back again, so it's double. Plus the first 3 with this guy that I got.
Yes.
Wizard,
I have to interrupt you for 1 second, Archie. Can you catch up with
the super chats? Super chats. Okay, here we go. Trooper €2.50. Is the Explorer 124270 worth the money? Too small? Personally, I think it's a great watch.
It is.
Go for it. It's at 36 mil. Okay, a little bit small. If you're a smaller guy, it's great.
Let me answer this.
You're the fucking OG. Okay, that's okay. Just hang on there.
As we know,
we got to look. I got to be honest with you today. I don't want fun of Wizard there. I can see the anxiety in his face, and I want to talk to you, Wizard, myself.
You have more super chats.
Tanzeel, $7. Let bogans be bogans. How to gently train your minotaur with begging. And we've got Dis Jerez Dis, 6 shekels. OG panel, respect to all. Nice one, Arch. Love the Wizard. And we've also got here AD Never Calling, $20. Turning over a new leaf is hard, but with a little help from the community, I shall become a fine gentleman again. I love and respect everyone and shall work hard to be more well-mannered man. Thank you for your support. We thank you so much.
I have a big one from a nice guy.
Okay, we've got Tanzeel, $7. Wizard Rice check on VC 4500V. Tell Bear it's stinking shipping to sell to me.
Hold on. Let's announce this next one correctly. We have a super chat.
Super chat. SLC watch collector. Where is my money? Or 5711.
That's the one I was just talking about.
Okay.
Baby super chat, baby super chat. Na 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 na. Baby super chat, baby super chat.
Bring in some super chats. Let's get this thing happening. Super chat, baby. Super chat. Let's get this on, baby. Okie dokie.
So this is Archie Luxury viewer and
Yes.
fan. So you
Yes.
owe this man money?
Yes. He's the next one to get a
That's not good. I'm
It's
sorry,
not.
Wizard.
I've
That's
been chipping it away on everybody. If you guys never want me to come on, I understand.
No,
until
no,
every-
that's
okay.
okay.
No. Listen.
No, I'm
listen.
saying until everybody's paid, and then you can see that I am chipping
Okay,
away.
how much?
This
How
man-
much? How much
this man's
money?
a
How
very
much
good man.
more? How much more do you owe to SLC Watch Collector?
No, he's the only one I haven't started paying back yet because I need to give him big chunks.
So you haven't paid him anything.
Not yet, no.
How long?
Well, since I found out that I'm not getting it, and then I got screwed from the dealer
When did he send you money
back
for?
May.
Holy shit,
Yeah,
man.
it's been a while.
Okay,
I
Wizard.
Mike,
That's a
I have
big
a-
money.
But the other guy, the other gentleman, obviously, maybe he doesn't want to be named or whatever. He had sent me that I sent out 151. He already got 52, 53 off of that. So SLC is the next one to get a big chunk.
Bear, I have a question.
Let me hang on. Let me ask you a question. Why did you wait so long to come out and talk about this?
What do you mean? I chased everything I could until I meant to find, where is it? Can I get it? Somebody go get another piece from somebody else. I went legally. I went with the lawyers. I went with everything. Nothing happened. Everybody said, you're chasing the wind. You're not going to get nothing. Go. I go, but we even went. We filed. Nothing. Even if I go there, I don't know what's going to happen. I don't want to take a chance. So I'd rather.
Let's talk black and white. What Tim and OC are saying is 100% truth.
Not really, no, because they're saying that the guy that I owed the big amount for multiple only got 1,000 or what. He's gotten 52 grand.
No, to me sounds like they're actually you owe more than what they're saying.
What do you
How
mean?
much you owe to SLC Watch Collector?
96,500.
Holy
American
shit,
or
man.
Canadian?
American.
I have a question, Bear, about Canadian law, and here's my question. In America, in the United States, if you owed $400,000 or $500,000, whether you owed it personally or if you own a corporation and the corporation owed that money, you can either do a corporate or a personal bankruptcy and discharge that entire debt down to pennies. And I'm wondering if it's the same in Canada, because what I hear
It is.
So here's what I hear. Wizard got fucked up 5 ways from Sunday, and he knows.
One
Hold on,
second.
let me
By the way,
finish.
with witnesses of
And
the
he-
guys
and
who are
he-
big in the dealer
And
chats.
he knows he has screwed a lot of people. He knows it, but he's trying to dig out from under it, as opposed to availing himself of the existing bankruptcy laws, which would allow him to write this down to pennies on the dollar. So does he deserve some credit for that? Is my question.
I'll tell you what.
Pay them off.
As a Wizards friend, I'm disappointed that I was fighting for him with OC, not with Tim, with OC, head to head numerous times, and taking the friendship position and loyalty to Wizard, telling him that
appreciate that, but
I don't
you
believe anything OC is saying. Wizard, you disappoint me.
You didn't
That's the
get the
number
whole
one thing.
story from him either, Bear.
The other
You
thing that
already
pisses me off is that we were quiet about this. Well, we were quiet. We did not know. How did fucking OC knew everything and we knew nothing? I don't understand. Why does
I don't
OC know and I don't know? That pisses me off.
Because he's friends with the one person.
Just
Server
very
chat.
quickly there, coconut $2. You got scammed by multiple people. That's odd.
It is, but I did.
So I just wanna clarify this. So
Another super chat. Quit.
okay.
That's the same one.
AD never calling. We got another super chat from AD never calling here. AD never calling says $10. Oh, kind sir, dear wizard, I greatest hope that you have put a stop to smoking those disgusting vile cigarettes as you try repay these unfortunate poor souls.
Thank
Without
you. You're
help,
right.
you have nothing.
He's right.
I have another question. Forgive me,
Super
wizard,
chat.
please.
No,
DB, 100 knock, epic panel. Thank you, DB. Look, I just want to say something. Can we get SLC on? SLC, do you want to jump on and talk to us
Drop
here?
the link. Drop the link.
Drop the link.
Drop the
Let
link.
me say
Anyway,
okay. Let me just clarify this. I want to clarify this. So basically, you sold a 5711 and you got scammed out of it. Is that correct? From Hong Kong?
No.
Yes.
No.
No?
He paid you for 50. Oh, so 5711 was coming from that guy that
Yes.
sent you the whatever.
Yes.
Okay. So the 5711 guy. Okay. So you basically, how much were you scammed out of? I want to clarify this.
He knows that I got fucked with the other guy for the 150 grand.
Does Roman Sharp know that you owe money to people for watches?
Yes, because the guy spoke to Roman personally for about an hour, and then Roman called and he goes, I know you're going to do the right thing. I go, I will. And I've been doing the right thing.
Okay,
So-
come on, guys. We this is not time for joking here. We gotta be serious.
Can we just be just a little bit normal? Can I ask you? Okay.
Wizard Tanzil $7. Wiz, can you source me a Larry? Can I pay COD? Okay.
Well,
Let's
Let me
Can
answer
I
that.
ask you this
No.
question?
Let me answer that.
It was
No.
documented numerous times that Roman Sharp vouches for you. If he vouches for you among the dealers, he should be either sending 5711 or money to SLC Watch Collector.
Why? What is
He vouches for you.
But
no, but
he
he
vouched
can't.
for me, okay, you're a dealer, Bear, and I came to you and I said I want to buy a $10,000 Rolex, and you say to me, okay, no problem, but what? You want to read your super chat? I want to.
Here we go. Big George, New York, $5. To be clear, Wizard is saying he will pay back everyone. How long will it take to pay back everyone?
I'm chipping away.
Tell me this. How much exactly? I want the truth. I want the truth. How much exactly do you owe now? What do you owe? Can we have a list of what is owed?
Hold on.
And how many people? And how many people? And while you're looking at that, I want to say it is to my knowledge, it is to my understanding, when dealer vouches for dealer, that means they'll cover their loss.
No, they vouch saying I don't think so. But
Archie, 100%. Don't fucking tell me what I know.
We'll address that. From 385, I'm down to 237.
Okay, so how much were you taken for in total? How much were you taken for in total? You said how much?
Well, doubled it. 385 times 2.
385.
We don't understand that part, Wizard. How did you come up with that?
You're multiple dealers. I sent the money to the three guys, the big guys, beside the one before for 108,000, and I didn't get nothing. I got here's a picture. And I'm shipping it. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. But I paid them, and I'm paying the poor people back. So I'm out double. Am I not?
Okay.
Can I ask a couple of questions, since OC blurted this out on Watch Nicholas's channel on an accident, because we touched base on this on accident? Wizard, how many deals did you make this year after January with people in the WhatsApps of channels? How many deals did you make after the 2023 when 2023 started?
Well, in WhatsApp, maybe
all the people that are customers that are out money were in either 2 channels WhatsApp groups.
Okay.
Those were your customers. How many deals did you make this year after January?
Maybe 3.
Wizard, don't lie because I know.
Maybe 3.
How many deals did you make?
Well, Curly, when
1,
you ask a question, you might want to let him answer.
Super chat.
AD never calling $10, staying positive whilst listening to this frightful story of the wizard getting scammed by multiple people is difficult, but I will be steadfast in my efforts.
Archie, do you mind if I dump the mug and release Clyde? He's complaining by text.
Sure, that's okay.
I'm gonna let you go.
And Diego M, $10. Why were you buying watches from O'Sheen when you clearly were in significant debt? Also, hey Bear and Archie,
to clarify,
kind of miss you guys.
Once and for all, with O'Sheen and Nico, I had nothing to do other than be the intermediary.
That was way before this. That was nothing. Okay.
I had
Archie,
nothing
please,
to do with
would you
I was
mind?
not-
Would you
Wait,
mind?
let me answer it. Let me answer it
because
because Diego's been asking that question, and I don't know if we got the clarification. I never bought the watches. I never offered to buy them. I told O'Sheen, he says to me, I have something I want to sell. What are you selling? Blah, 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 blah. Nico says, I'm looking for inventory. Okay, there's somebody has blah, 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 blah. And I have every single video, chat, and text message from both till the end. And if you guys recall, O'Sheen did a 45-minute video saying that after he finally spoke to Nico, he found out I had nothing to do with it. I wasn't lying to him. I wasn't stroking him. It was all Nico asking me to ask him to wait, to be patient. And that, at the time, it wasn't Nico playing games somebody said about offsetting the prices or the wholesale cost. It was because Nico had problems with his bank. Legitimately. He even made a video on his channel about it. So I had nothing to gain or lose. I never asked to buy them. I only was the intermediary. Again, a good deed goes unpunished.
Bear, I have one more question about the law, and you might not be the right guy to know, but at least you're in Canada, and here's my question. If someone goes to file bankruptcy, that in this country, I believe that could trigger a criminal investigation as to whether fraud is involved.
Same. North American law, it applies.
There we go.
Can you answer Curly's question, please?
Sure. What's Curly? I believe it was 3, but if I'm mistaken, tell me. And they all got them.
No, actually, let me. Okay, hold on. Let's take it one at a time. Did you send receipts for deals that you made where you got the money and you promised to get the watches within 6 to 8 months? That you were allocate the watches 6 to 8 months because the prices were so low. Some of these people, obviously, when a deal is too good to be true, they went for it. But you said you got to give me 6 to 8 months.
But it wasn't like a super it was like maybe 5 to 7% off. It wasn't a super deal. It was just hard to get.
Okay, what I'm saying is you took the money ahead of time with the promise of delivering these watches 6 to 8 months down the line.
Only half. And if you want, write down my phone number, call me, and I'll tell you.
I don't, Wizard. I don't expect you to tell me the truth little bit.
If I tell you, then you can.
Curly,
say you know
this is not a dungeon. Be respectful.
Okay. All right. Well, you know what? You guys are going to get nowhere if you're going to believe this guy because I got the receipts. The receipts that he sent the people that were in the WhatsApps between 2 channels that are in the Archieverse. People kept it quiet because he promised to start slow paying. The only reason OC's
we are the first channel that actually has a wizard admitting all his mistakes.
From his side.
Okay.
Well,
just
it's
very
not
quickly. Let me grab this here. AD never calling $10. When I look up to the stars, I wonder what will be a longer period of time. The wizard paying back all his money without interest, or the delivery of Cliver's Lyrique. Now, Cliver's got the Lyrique.
Actually, he did not get a Lyrique. He got multiple Lyriques, and I am not at liberty to disclose. But let me just say, when the Wrangler is ready to talk about what he's done and how it all played out, I feel like he's going to be named rancher of the decade for that Larique.
Now, Anthony Napoli, $2. Trading while insolvent is a criminal offense. The only thing is, the trick is, when he actually was fleeced out of this thing, he still technically wasn't insolvent because the watch was still owed to him. He's paid the money. He's waiting for the watch to come. So it's actually an asset on the balance sheet. He's paid for a watch that hasn't been delivered yet. So technically,
Archie Luxury the Third, an accountant's son. That's amazing. You just threw that
now let me. I just want to clarify a couple very key points.
Sure.
The total. How much have you been totally lost? You said 385. Let's not go into that.
385 plus before that 109. 449.
449. Okay, that's US dollars, correct?
Yes.
How much, as we stand today, how much do you owe now for watches and that? I'm just talking. How much?
263, I think he said.
So just hang on. Let him get the figure. I want to know exactly what he owes. You owe the SLC guy. You said that.
Yeah, he's
right?
saying he paid back about 150,000 so far.
Wow. I'll leave you guys to it.
Hey, Curly, nice seeing you, Curly. Curly, nice seeing
you. Guys, have fun.
Thank you, Curly.
Oh, he
Super
left.
chat.
He left.
About 230.
You owe 230 at the moment. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. So you owe SLC. How much do you owe him? About 96. 96.5. Okay. Who's the other ones you owe the 100?
152. I owe 100.
Sorry?
The other one that they were talking about, OC was telling Bear, the 151, I only owe him 100 left.
Okay, who's that? 100 left. Who's that
Somebody
for?
else.
What sort of watch is that for?
Can you move this super chat?
It's blocking your face, Archie. By the way, Archie, this is why I buy from David SW. David SW. David SW. I have bought and sold with David SW. And this.
Okay, Tanzeel, $7. Wiz, Fican, you broker me a deal for Clive's Larique, COD only.
This
just
is
Tans.
why. This is why.
Look, let me ask you something.
Was
let me
there
ask you
any
so,
watches that you were selling from Roman stock? Yes or no?
Did I what?
Were you selling any watches from Roman Sharp?
Not to any of these people. No.
Okay, let me just ask something. So 96 to SLC.
96.5.
We've got 96.5. We've got big guy, big number 2, we'll call him. You owe 100,000 to.
From 151, yes.
Okay, that's irrelevant. It could have been 1 million, but you're down to 100.
Hold on.
Who do you owe the 30,000 to? There's 34,000, 33. Who do you owe that to? Hello? I got to be honest with you, Bear. Fuck me dead. What a disaster. I can't believe this, Bear. I mean, I love the wizard, right? How could he get...
I have to say to you, Archie, that I owe apology to OC.
Yeah. Fuck. Can you not say that, please?
I'm sorry, man.
Let's see. Who can we blame it on? Someone else. Who else can we blame it on?
No.
Come on.
No.
Bear.
Listen, guys been talking about this for months and for months.
Super chat.
I have been trying to get the truth.
Okay. AD never calling $10. Dear fine gents, when the scammer makes multiple claims of being the victim, it brings his credibility into question and his integrity is degraded.
I'm going to be honest with you now. The next question I have for you, Wizard.
Just quickly, who else? Who do you?
Let me ask
Hold on. I'm making a list right now. Hold on.
The question is simple. The question is simple. Why was there, when the dealer's buying expensive watches from a dealer, there's always insurance? Why was that guy that sent you the fucking fake packages, why was that not insured? Who is that person?
I don't know. He only got me for 22,000, but he got that jeweler in 2019 for 240 some odd thousand. You can look it up. It's all online. It's all recorded. It's all through the news and everything. And he was through a vetted dealer chat group. So, you know, and like Bear, you were asking a question about buying a watch. You're a dealer. You have a 16.6. I gotta give you a good example. You have an Omega Seamaster and you want to sell it for $5,800. The list price is $72. It's used but mint condition, full set, box, everything. I call you. Hey, I chat you. Hey, what are you asking for this? Can you do anything better? Can you include shipping? Whatever. We work out a deal. Okay, ship me the watch. I'll pay you. I'll send you a wire. Well, I don't know you. Who you deal with? You tell them the dealers you deal with. You check because you do business with them or some of them. Maybe even only one of the 5, 10, whatever. And if they give you an okay, you ship me the watch. Once I receive it, you get paid the wire transfer. That's it. That's how it's done.
Just very quickly, Mobster, $2. Wizard would rim Mark to clear your debt. Come on, let's not go there at the moment there. This is a very, I feel sorry. Coconut, $5. Wizard, it's not credible. You got scammed multiple times to get in this mess. Don't pass, doesn't pass the smell test. Come on.
It's okay. You know what? Nobody has to believe me.
Have any
Wizard, let me ask you. I wanna ask you. I got 5 minutes. That's all I want to ask you.
Go ahead.
Okay. So we got SLC. We owe 96,500 to. We got Big Guy number 2. You owe 100,000 to. Who else do you owe the 33,500? Who is that owed to?
Hold on. I'm doing it now so I can tell you exact numbers.
In the meantime, I wonder, has anybody filed a lawsuit? These are huge sums of money. If no lawsuits are filed, it all seems, I can't believe no one's suing Wizard at this point.
Well, actually, this is the explanation that I heard from OC that now makes sense. And the explanation is they don't want to push it too hard because they're hoping they'll get something back. And if they push too hard,
but
he might be forced to go.
That's the thing. OC's giving you limited or a little info of what he knows or what he thinks he knows.
Okay, so there's another. Doesn't matter. You can't tell me quickly. I'm just asking, how many people is it that you owe the 30? You said there was a 230. I just want to know.
There's total was 8 people. 8
people. So there's another 6.
From the 151, there's 100 balance. From another person, 40,000 is $32,000 balance. One that was 7,000 is $4,000 balance. One that was 9,300 is now only 2,300 balance. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and there's 3 others that are 7. Oh wait, no, there was one guy 12,000 that has 8,000 already.
Okay. Let me ask you this question now. So there's 230 US. That's it, correct?
Hold on, I'll add it up because I just did all the numbers. 100. So 100 plus 96. 5 plus 40 plus 7 plus 4. 247,500.
247,500. Let me ask you something there. What can you sell? Do you have a house? Do you have a car? Get out of everything you owe money on.
I sold all my pieces to raise whatever I could, and now whatever money, if I make 500, if I make 1,000, I send it. I send one to one.
How about your own living cost? Do you own your own home? What's the story with your home?
It's mortgaged.
Okay. Any equity?
What am I going to get out of it?
I'm asking you.
20 grand, maybe.
Okay, that's nothing. Your car,
it's a lease.
Ouch.
Okay.
Ouch.
So basically, very good, like this.
Do you have any properties overseas?
No.
Nothing
Guys, this
anymore.
is why you need to check your watch dealers, because this guy has absolutely no financial net worth. Yet he's dealing in hundreds of thousands of dollars.
But I had financial net worth. I had over 150 in the bank before I got sick.
So
I
did
had to
Bernie
pay
Madoff.
109,000
Bernie
back.
Madoff. You're the
Okay.
Bernie Madoff of the
here we
watch
go.
world. That's what we got.
Okay,
going.
look, Wizard,
Anything else?
Wizard. I want to ask you this, man, because I really like you as a person.
Bernie Madoff.
You said you got 2 watches left. What watches have you got left?
Super chat.
I gave them all away. I told you I have a Breitling and I have a what's the other one I have? I have a Breitling and something. I have something else. I don't remember. It's nothing. Something like that. 4 or 5 grand.
Okay. Can we give that to SLC?
Give what? The Breitling?
Yeah.
If he wants it, yeah. But I'd rather give him the money. And I'm sure he
Super
doesn't
chat,
want that.
Archie. Super
Big
chat.
George, New York, $5. Wizard could have run from this, but he's facing the music. I hope everyone gets paid back. AS. Wizard, Wizard, I want to say this to you, man. How is your stress levels going, man? You must be fucking...
You don't know. You have no clue. But I'm dealing with it. I'm dealing with
Wizard,
it.
Wizard, I love you, man. You can't trade anymore. There's nothing you can do.
Whatever little stuff I buy and sell, I just enough to raise money to pay.
The only other comment I have to say, Roman Sharf vouched for you. He needs to make it good. He needs to make it good on that.
That's not possible, Bear.
No. Roman.
What do you mean that's not possible, Archie?
Roman.
How can Roman cover $250,000?
What the fuck are you talking about, Archie?
He can't
when
cover
dealer vouches for dealer, they have a responsibility to cover for them.
No, hold on. But you don't see how it happened. Bear got a call from Archie. Archie says, Bear, do you deal with the Wizard? And Bear says, yes. Is he good so I can send him a $10,000 watch? Bear says, yes. He sent me the watch. I paid him. I don't know any dealer any money.
Wizard, can I ask you something, Wizard? Wizard, please. Wizard?
Yes.
Wizard, you're going to fucking kill yourself with this stuff, okay? How old, Wizard?
I won't die until I pay them all off.
Wizard.
And hopefully everything within the year, everything will be down to zero.
It can't, Wizard. How can you make $250,000?
Because I have projects coming up, and all the money from there is going to go right back, right to the.
You've got to pay tax on that money.
No, but there's profit too after taxes, buddy.
All I'm saying is, Wizard, this is a disaster. This is a disaster. This is a disaster, Wizard.
I was like, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? My lawyer goes, it's very simple. File bankruptcy. That's it. If they got to sell your house, they got to sell your house. I'm like, so what do I do? At 60 fucking years old, gone through all my health issues, I end up in what? In a fucking studio apartment? No, I'll start fucking banging away, start paying everything, sold all my personal collection, everything, and that's it. That's what I did. I sacrificed.
Listen, it's too big. The hole is too deep.
It is. But the hole got a lot less deeper now. When it was at 4 something and now it's 2 something, it got less deep.
It's still ridiculous.
It is. But what am I going to do?
Can I just ask you?
Let me lose everything.
For the purpose of clearing out everything, please just admit that what OC is saying is the truth.
No, not 100%.
What is not the truth?
100% because he only gives you clips.
No. He didn't actually say half of what you said. But what he said, according to what I'm listening to you, it's all truth.
Okay, if that's the way you want to take it. But today, supposedly, he's saying that I only gave the guy $1,000. I paid the guy from the 151 300.
The guy that SLC watch collector.
No, not that one.
You gave him nothing.
Nothing. He's gonna get a big chunk, just like the other guy got 50 grand. Big
super
chunk.
chat. This one's an important
Here we
super
go.
chat.
Mark P, £5. The Wizard owed me 7 and has paid 3,000 back so far, with more promised tonight.
Yep.
I hope everyone gets
chipping away at
paid back. Wizard.
Well,
Never.
that's good news.
AD never calling $20. For 3 years, you've been listening to this fucker preach high morals and business ethics. How the fuck did you let it happen to 8 people? And why the fuck are you doing this shit up on paper now on the stream. Well, now, why the fuck are you adding this shit up on paper now on the stream?
He asked me. I put it down on paper. What I owe.
Look, Wizard, have you ever... Look, I'll be honest with you, okay? This is really fucked. Is there anything else you have? The house is worth... What's your house worth?
I don't know, 280, 290.
You owe how much on it?
240 something.
Okay.
After taxes, after this, that, there's about 20, maybe 20.
But if you sell the house, there's selling costs. It's not free to sell, is it?
Exactly.
So basically, it's zero. The house is zero.
It's zero.
The cars.
Archie,
I
have something to tell you, Archie.
Yes.
This actually happened to people who are trusting this dealer because of you. You carry certain responsibility. I carry certain responsibility, yes. And we have not. But I have not believed this up to today. Wizard, I'm sad. I'm disappointed. I'm angry. I'm sorry.
Okay. I accept it.
Wizard.
These are watch geeks. These are people who took the presence on Archie Luxury Show, Archie Luxury WhatsApp group, Tim Wright WhatsApp group, JJ's WhatsApp group. They took that as a sign of credibility.
Bear, are you saying that Archie owes tonight's super chats to the debtors, to the creditors?
I don't want to get killed by him.
EBBS badge, £2. Brilliant entertainment. Keep it up, boy. Now this is when you guys tell me it's all
not
a joke.
Entertainment. This is not entertaining. Actually, I was hoping that you will come on and prove OC wrong, and I could tell OC to go fuck himself. And what I have to say to OC, kudos to him for standing
giving
up.
You partial stories.
No, for standing up for watch enthusiasts.
Yes.
And for calling it what it is. It's a scam. Okay. And I am now going to question Roman Sharp's involvement with this because I don't think that he's innocent in this whole scene. Not at all. I'm sorry.
What does he have to do with it, though?
He was the one that gave you the credibility.
No.
He was the one that you called upon to be the credible dealer.
No, to another dealer.
Super chats, Tanzil and Sari are $7. Mark, do you trust Wiz or Fleabay? Let me ask you something, Wizard. Wizard, what's happening to the shop? What is happening to
calling super chat?
Sorry. AD never calling $2. OC is correct. This is unconscionable. Wizard, can I ask you something?
Sure.
Wizard, what's happening to the shop?
Nothing at the moment.
How are you going to get out of that mess with the shop?
What's there to get out?
You have a lease there, don't you? You've signed a lease.
Yeah, well, it's a small monthly rent. I'm not going to
out.
Stop. When they all get paid, I'll eventually, in a year's time, I'll open it up.
Okay, but can you get out of the lease? How much are your commitments now? Tell me this. How much is your mortgage a month? How much do you need to pay the bank for the mortgage?
$1,468.
How much do you have to pay for the car?
$497.
That's the BMW, is it?
Yeah.
How many cars do you have? Just one?
One.
Okay. How much do you have to pay on the shop?
Do you order appetizers when you go out to eat?
Sorry?
$500.
Okay.
There's no fat.
How much?
No fat.
About insurance.
How much? What's your living costs? How much do you spend on food, insurance, utilities?
Food next to nothing. Utilities maybe $200 a month. $250 with the shop. Insurance is $112 on the car and $137 in the house.
Archie, you realize you look like a financial genius now, Archie. Just like by comparison, you look like a financial genius. Because like when your inventory got stolen, you didn't know it to anybody based on money taken in, which apparently, Wizard, with due respect, as I do think you're trying to be a good guy and dig it out. But the problem is that you parlayed this. You had multiple layers here. You sold watches that you didn't have in your possession, which you paid for apparently, and then which meant that you couldn't pay the money back. So your house of cards tumbled down. I do think you're due credit for trying to dig it out instead of declaring bankruptcy, which a lot of people would have done. But I'm also
everybody told me you're right, Mark. Everybody said you should have, but I didn't want to do that. Right. I didn't want to go down like that.
Yeah, I do think that's kind of like the honorable move, but I also feel like it's unbelievable that nobody has sued you to at least get a judgment on record. Like
they can get whatever they want, but I still paying them back. So
yes, I understand, but a judgment on record says you pay me first, right? If SLC had a judgment on record, you'd have had to pay him first. So
well, I paid the biggest guy, and now SLC is going to get
the
biggest guy.
I understand. I understand you've deduced us in all your own way, but it's quite a messy deal. This is what happens when things go pear-shaped, guys.
It is. And if I didn't have the issue before my issues with 109,000, already SLC would have got half of his, and the other guy would have got
Archie and Bear, what's the takeaway from this for the watch buying public? What does the watch buying public need to learn from today's live stream about how to buy expensive watches on the used market? What should we know to avoid a situation like that? Archie, are you there?
Yeah. Look, I got to say, David SW, big good dealer. Look, I got to tell you, this is just so sad. I just can't bear. Did you think this would play out like this?
No. No, I am.
Wizard, I can see the stress in you, man. I can see the stress. Okay.
You have no clue, brother. But Bear, that fucker is the only one that supported me. He always stood up for me. He always said, no, whatever. He support or not supported me. He stood behind me against OC and everything because, again, OC was telling him stuff.
Because I'm sorry, Wizard, because you lied to me. You lied to me.
I didn't lie to you.
But you didn't tell me. You didn't tell me the truth, whatever you want to call it.
I just told everybody the truth right here. But
yes, thank you for that. Thank you for that.
Basil's Bezels, $10. Wizard lost my watch in a consignment deal gone bad overseas. He's given me 2 watches that we agreed are worth 8 towards the agreed sell price of 12. I don't know it was this big. I didn't know it was this big. Prayers. Tanzil, $7. Do what Mark does, Fleabay and Craigslist. And we got Big Sal, $10. What about the deposit I gave you for the Omega AD? Been asking a refund for a month. The AD should easily refund upon request. Big Sal.
Don't do that, but that's why where Mark came on before, he already got almost half his money back on the deposit. I'm fighting for Sal also.
These are your fucking fans, man.
Yes.
Do you understand the problem here?
Yes. What the fuck are we going to do here, Bear?
What's he supposed to do about it? What do we do now?
I don't know. I am embarrassed. I'm embarrassed. I'm embarrassed. I'm sad. I'm angry. I
apologize. I've helped.
Can you work out? Can you work out a reduced settlement? Can you work out a reduced settlement?
I'm going to pay every penny off, and when I'm done, I'll reappear. That's it. I'm not fucking anybody for one penny.
Can you define reappear? Wizard, what does reappear mean?
I'll come back to whoever wants me back on their channels. That's all.
Or you mean as a watch seller?
How are you making? Let me ask you this, Wizard. How are you making $3,500 a month to pay your commitments? How the fuck do you make that money now? How do you honestly make $3,500 a month to pay your commitments?
Well, plus
my architectural work,
plus the repayments that you've been making, which is a lot.
Okay.
So where's all that money coming from?
I'm an architectural designer. I'm an architect.
Okay.
So I'm getting all my salary and splitting it just enough to live, and then the rest to go out. There
we go. Okay. That was a good question, Archie. That was a good question indeed.
That's it. I'm not screwing anybody. I'm not giving anybody a discount or taking a discount, because if I was going to do a douchebag maneuver, I would have said, fuck you. I'm sorry.
You had some watches you were going to give your son.
You've put me in jail, whatever. All the proof, the lawyer has it. He's contacted one that said something. And you know what? I said, no, I'm not taking the easy way out. I'm going to pay it all back.
You had some watches you're going to give your son. Have they come back? Have you got those back?
What?
You're going to give some to your son at one stage.
I got nothing. I have nothing to give my son. Whatever he has, he has. That's it. He has. Okay. I don't have nothing to give him. Maybe my Breitling, when I drop dead, he can.
I have a suggestion. Why don't you ask Roman for the loan and then keep paying him back so that people can get paid?
If you were Orman, would you lend me that money?
Well, I did not have a relationship with you like Roman does, but Roman had a relationship. Talk to him, try to explain the situation, because whatever you say right now doesn't really matter. People will perceive Roman as a part of this problem.
Has nothing to do with this.
I'm telling you, I am perceiving him as a part of the problem. So if he wants this problem to go away, people need to get paid. Borrow money from him, pay off the people you owe money to, and then keep paying Roman off.
What happens when Roman? What happens if
Roman sit and wait?
What happens if Roman says no?
You know what, Bear? I'm going to send an email. I will ask him. What if he says no?
If he says no, he says no. But at least give it a try, because isn't it fair to owe to Roman rather than to these innocent people who trusted you because Roman gave you that credibility? I am honestly believing that that's the way out of this, because until these people get paid every penny you owe, it's not going to be ending. It's not going to end well. Sorry.
Here we go. AD never calling $50. Seriously, Wizard. You call out for telling partial stories while you scam people out of 400,000. You stole fizzy lifting drinks. You bumped into the ceiling, which has now to be washed and sterilized, so you get nothing. Good day, sir.
Okay.
Brutal.
We've got Anthony Farah's ego, $10. This isn't a case of the Wizard got taken by a few bad deals and got behind. This is Wizard perpetrating a Ponzi scheme to the YouTube community. People got hurt. Roman Sheriff name used.
Correct. Those are facts, Wizard. You have to admit that. Those are the facts.
And Mobster, $5. Once trust is lost, it will never be found for everyone involved.
I really believe that you need to talk, not just email. You pick up the phone. You explain to Roman the situation. You tell him how his name and his business is tainted by this. Even if he has no reason to be accused of anything, you can see that people are perceiving this guy as a part of the problem. So, like it or not, that's a fact. Get the money from him, borrow money from him.
Roman never guaranteed any money to anybody or any watches from me to them.
Mr. Grand, £5. Giving Wizard hate solves nothing.
It's not a hate. It's not a hate.
He's an education professional who will pay debts back. Already 400 to 200. Retire from watch biz and live stress free.
And I agree with that. I'm just saying, Wizard, you can expedite the process.
I will. I promise you. You have my word. If you believe it, I will send an email to see if he's willing to help. But I don't.
But explain to him, because he's not in the loop. What's going on?
If I was in his position, I don't know if I would.
Wizard.
We never know.
Wizard. Okay.
Wizard.
Look. I want to say this to you honestly, man. And I say this on a personal layer, man. Please, whatever you do, don't give up on this situation.
I'm not giving up.
Okay.
I'm not going to die. I'm not giving up. I'm not going to stress myself to another heart attack. Once they're paid, then I'll see what I'm going to do.
Wizard.
Like Mark, that gentleman said, retire from it. That's
Zero fight curly
Listen to this carefully, Wizard. This is a super chat that's concerning to us.
Here we go. Wizard has used Archieverse platforms and gifts to gain trust of punters. Blaming Roman as enabler is no different than blaming ourselves as enablers. He used all of you. Try asking for names.
You get them? What you understand what Curly's telling you?
More or less, I guess, yes.
It's actually quite straight to the point. Curly is zero fact, Curly. He tells you exactly as is.
Archie, if you receive a $250,000 super chat tonight, will you pay off the debt?
I tell you this now, if I got a $250,000 super chat, I would negotiate a reduced settlement. I will have a reduced settlement. I will negotiate a reduced settlement.
And by that, you mean you're gonna take it out of the punters? You're gonna take it out of what they're owed?
What I'm saying to you is, I would charge a small fee for negotiating the deal. Okay.
I understand. Life is hard. You're not rich, man. You poor man.
Let me say this to you.
Whoa.
You know what? This shit happens. This shit happens. I got to tell you something, Wizard. You know what? Can I tell you a story? Can I please tell you a story? Of course. Okay, so I was in Thailand. I was a bit of a smart ass. Okay,
Here we go.
I'm going to tell you this story. Please. So what happened is I went to Thailand. I was working for a guy. He was a bit of a jerk. I decided to go and do my own thing, buying and selling, because I'd made a few good deals. Instead of having real money to pay for it, I had a Platinum American Express card. Okay. Now, let me tell you this. AD never calling $10. I may have to change my name back to hoping the AD calls. Okie dokie. Anyhow, what happened to me was, I had to pay the card every month. And then sometimes I was short, so I'd buy other stock just to get cash in. Anyhow, eventually Judgment Day came, and I had a Amex bill that turned up where it said I owed $101,000. And this was 20 years ago. So that was like $250,000, okay? And I go, fuck! That's the Jesus moment. I immediately started selling everything off, right? I got it down to about 50,000, okay? The penalty interest from Amex was 3% a month. That's what they charged me, right? So I got it down to 50. What I ended up doing was I had to remortgage my house, and I got out of it. I remember my whole takings from driving a taxi for 1 month covered the interest bill at 3% on 50,000.
Wow.
And I got to tell you this, Wizard. It's all very easy for everyone to be smug and say, oh, fuck, you're an idiot. You did this. It fucking happens so easily. You think it's working, and before you know it, it snowballs into a mess. The same time this happened, Wizard, guess what happened to me? I had 2 fucking Rolexes stolen via FedEx.
The Chicago
Okay,
Mafia.
now FedEx, no, that was after that. No, this was stolen actually in Australia, okay? But the reason I'm telling you the story is one problem you could deal with, but all this shit cascades, and all of a sudden I'm thinking, fucking hell, what do I do?
Exactly.
Now, I got to tell you this, Wizard. Having a heart attack or committing suicide is not the answer. That's not going to solve anything.
No, it won't solve nothing.
Okay, so what you need to do is this. Okay, you're down to 250. I'll be honest with you, Wizard. It's still a lot of money, and that's not Canadian. That's American money.
No. Yeah, yes, American, correct.
Yes. Okay, Wizard. You have no equity in your house, right? If you miss your payments, basically 3 months, they'll turf you out. Okay? The car, it's basically you miss 3 payments, they'll repo it. Okay? Personally, if I were you, my honest advice to you You can do one of two things. You can try and work out of it, or you can face reality. I think you have too much on your plate. I can't see it getting out of it, Wizard. I'm sorry, man. If it was 80,000, I could see you getting out of it. We're talking.
He's halfway through already.
No, but that's because he sold stock. He doesn't have any more stock to sell, Mark.
Well, we don't know his income.
But I've been working and paying it off and selling whatever I sold in the last 3 months or 2.5 months.
Is there anything left to sell? He said he's only got a Breitling
he's
and
an
another
architectural consultant. What is your salary? What are you making it work? What was on your tax return last year for income?
63,000.
Ooh. Well, I think you're going to need to pay this off in juice and shampoo.
Look,
What do you mean?
I'm just telling you honestly, okay?
That was net.
I'm
net.
just telling you. I'm telling you honestly, Wizard. I honestly think, Wizard. You know what? Seriously, can you give the house back? Maybe bankruptcy is the answer.
No, it's not.
Why is it not the answer?
Not the answer.
You can still work as
yeah,
a.
but no, I'm not doing that.
Why not?
That. Because it's corporate and personal, and I'm not going to do it. I'm not going out like that. I'm not dying in poverty and owing money like that. No, I'm going to pay everybody back within a year. I'm going to fucking take extra work. I work 7 days a week like I used to, 12, 13 hours a day, pay everybody back, be done with it. And any watches that I have clients, I have dealers that always buy or want from me that I get from make a deal.
You've earned great money over the years.
You should not be dealing any watches any longer.
I don't deal with the public any longer. I only deal with dealers. I make.
You should ask Roman to consolidate your debt.
I told you. You have my word. I'm going to ask.
And pay every penny to these poor people.
Oh, yes. Yes. That's it.
What about Bear? If he said to Roman, "Can you lend me 100?" I'll
the whole thing. But then, if he's
Bear, it's $250,000, Bear.
Whatever he's willing to assist him with, he should say thank you, Roman, and send it immediately to people that are owed money. If Roman says 100, you take 100. If Roman says 200, you take 200. Doesn't matter. If Roman says 50, you take 50 and you send it to SLC Watch Collector.
Tanzil, $7. Are you paying back with interest? Seems only fair. Forget the interest. Forget the interest. I think it's. Wizard, when were you in a good financial position? Can I ask you that?
Before my heart attack, before 2016, 17, 18.
How much money did you have then?
Close to about 200, which 109 went like this from those trusted dealer chat groups. 46.
Is there any those guys who owe you the money? Is there any way you can get that back or not?
How? Where are they?
The Hong Kong guy.
They're not even the dealer chat groups anymore.
So how many times were you fleeced? I don't understand this. This is what I can't get. You were fleeced on the 5711, right?
Before that, on 2 other APs, on a 46,000, 48,000, and that guy with 22,000.
Yeah.
Before that, before this, then. The game was played very good with me, and I lost, but I
have a question.
If Bear says that it's trusted by using Bear's name or your name or Roman's name or whatever name, I also trusted on somebody else's name who said, yeah.
Curly says you're cut off from Roman. You guys don't know what you're talking about. You're embarrassing yourself. Doesn't matter if he's cut off. Curly, that's not the point. The point is that Roman's name is tainted in this whole scene. It's obviously that it's obvious that his name is being associated with this whole scandal. So that is irrelevant if he's cut off or not cut off. He's probably cut off from every dealer. That's not the issue. And you know what, Curly? Frankly, you're right. I did not know what I'm talking about. You're right. But Wizard is here, okay? He's talking. He's not trying to escape the responsibility. He's admitting to 260,000 US dollars that he owes to people. I don't know exactly what is here confusing you, Curly. I said I did not know anything about it. I just found out today, now on this live stream. We're not claiming to know anything. What do you know? You know, to whatever somebody else talked to you. Why are you so critical about us? Why are you so critical about us? I don't understand.
Not me. Let's be clear here.
Well, yeah, I know. He's talking about Archie and I. What the fuck are we talking about? We're talking about give it a attempt. We're trying to see if there's a way that this can be done so that people that are owed money are taken care of. And I'm asking if Wizard wants to at least give it a try so he can owe to dealer rather than to innocent people, because he was using that dealer's name to build own credibility. What's confusing? What is confusing?
Anthony Ferrer's ego $5. There were no multiple fleeces. Come on, Arch. These excuses are straight from the Ponzi scammer playbook. Stop encouraging bankruptcy. Tell me this, Wizard. You've gone to your accountant.
Of course.
What does your accountant say?
They don't say much, really. It's the lawyers. The accountant's like...
A lawyer is $500 an hour for a good lawyer.
Not really. And
what does your lawyer say? What does the lawyer... What advice have you received, professional advice? Tell me this, please.
Bankruptcy.
That's your lawyer. Your accountant?
Yep. My accountant... Really, I don't know.
What does your son say? What does your son say? What does your son say?
He says, what do you say to me? He says, you got to do what you got to do. So when I said, because I told him I'm going to pay everything off, he says, you got to do what you got to do.
Can you move in with your son?
No.
I would like to point out that as part of a lawsuit,
I'm too old and he's old enough and he has a different life. And
as part of a lawsuit, asset discovery is part of a lawsuit, guys. So if you are owed money and you sue, then you are entitled to discover all assets to find out if there are hidden assets, such as real estate holdings.
I don't think there's fucking hidden assets with Wizard. I'll be honest with you. It's fucked. It's fucked, man.
Bank accounts.
I'm involved with all that crypto stuff.
Bitcoin. Stock accounts,
there is none.
Bond accounts, offshore holdings.
Nothing.
I mean, that's what
if it's offshore, Mark. How do you find it?
And I understand that. Well, that's for the court system, and it's easily done. It's commonly done. It was done very thoroughly with Bernie Madoff. So
right. He's a billionaire. I'm a little guy.
Yeah. Well, you're not a little guy to the guy to whom you owe $100,000. Now you're a big guy.
I was a bigger guy when I was at 400, though.
I'm trying to point out that those who claim that you are being disingenuous about your repayment program have a very simple remedy at their disposal, and that is to sue you and to discover assets.
Sure.
If they believe there are assets, for example, somebody in the comments said, "What about your $1 million house in Hong Kong?" If somebody believes you have $1 million house in Hong Kong, they should, if they owed money by you, they should sue you to discover hidden assets if they really believe that. Super chat.
SR Bell 67 $5. I'm sorry, I got to read this. Wizard, would you?
You don't have to read it. It's only $5. What a cheap bastard.
$250,000. Yes.
You don't have to
Look, let me just say this to you.
Wizard. I have some questions from people from community who want to remain anonymous. If you don't mind, Wizard.
Sure.
Not at all.
You said you took deposits for all these watches last year. Why haven't any of them come in yet? We are there. Were there ever really any watches coming from dealers?
How many people got deliveries already? Ask those that got the deliveries, that sent me the money and got the watches.
If anyone else wants to remain anonymous and wants to ask the question, feel free to text me.
I even just 2 weeks, say a month, within a month, got an order for 2, a Daytona and a reverse Daytona, a Panda and reverse Panda. Gentlemen got them, brand new, box papers as promised, and the few pennies I made from that, which I took a little hit on one, but made some money on the other, I sent it as a payment to one of the people.
AD never calling $10. Can we wish the wizard well and get back to the stream? I feel dirty.
You missed one.
Anthony Ferrers, ego, $5. A man with no money has no accountant. Smoke and mirrors. We are to believe Wizard is the world's most unlucky watch dealer. Not enough volume.
Unfortunately,
Can you understand why people don't trust you?
It's okay, no problem. But those who are getting paid back are starting to see, oh, he's not an asshole, he's not a prick, he's not a fraudster, not a scammer. Didn't disappear, takes all our calls, takes all our messages, replies back. So you know what? Everybody's entitled to their opinion. When all said and done,
Wizard, can I ask you this? How the fuck? You are a clever man. You're an intelligent man. How could you?
I'm an idiot.
By the way, the question that was asked anonymously, the person responds. That was the question I asked, but you didn't really answer. Are these watches really eventually going to come in from these authorized dealers? Or was it all bullshit to get fake deposits? Why are all these people getting paid back and not their actual allocations?
No problem. Once everybody's paid off and I have those watches, I guess that'll be my cushion to sell them. And hopefully they'll retain the value so I can have something left.
It's Bell 67 $5. Wizard, if you marry Mark, he will pay off your debts, but your butt will hurt. Mark's already in a committed relationship, so he's not looking for... Look, let me just say this to you. This is a disaster on the... Bear, this is so fucking bad. I don't know what to say. I really feel so bad for everybody concerned here. Wizard...
By the way, the person that wants to remain anonymous, who says he's very familiar with your dealings, and it's a person I trust tremendously, says, no, sorry, Wizard, not buying it. I don't believe there were any allocations.
Okay. But obviously some people got them, so.
Fucking hell. Fucking hell, Bear.
No, it's not OC. I did
Okay.
not
Okay.
hear from OC. Not OC.
I don't blame anyone for any doubts they have. It's okay. Time will tell. That's all I have to say.
Wizard.
But I do thank you, Bear, for at least standing behind me during all this time.
And that you know what, Wizard? This makes me feel so depressed.
I apologize.
Right now, I'm so angry. And you know what? I'm extremely angry because it actually even more because it happened to people. I'm sorry. OC was 100% right. Actually, you are worse than what OC presented. I'm sorry.
I got you.
But
Hands,
you know
knees,
what?
and
At least I
toes.
give you credit for coming on ARCHIELUXURY and telling the truth, opening your heart. That's a beginning of hopefully resolving this.
But I waited till at least I was halfway there. So that's
Hands,
why.
knees, and toes, 2 pounds. Wizard is not to be trusted.
Wizard.
This is from another a friend of the channel that wants to remain anonymous. You do sound, Wizard, you do sound kind, but Bernie Madoff was kind to the end.
I don't know what that means, but sure.
SR Bell 67 $5. Wizard, considering your health and situation, don't buy any green bananas. What does that mean? Green bananas.
Green bananas.
Archie, can you bring up Lux Report's comment?
Yeah, Lux Report, Archie live stream. We are lucky to even have Wizard with us today. He is lucky to be alive considering his previous heart problems. Money issues aside, I wish you good health.
Thank you so much, Lux. Thank you.
What about your girlfriend? Can you move in with her, Wizard?
Oh, no.
Has she left you? Or are you still together?
No,
or what's?
we're still together.
Can you put her on a corner?
She's got her own place, hasn't she?
Yes.
Could you move in with her, or that's impossible?
No, it's a small apartment she has.
Super chat.
McLovin, $2.80 Canadian. Please call Wizard. I am concerned. McLovin, please call Wizard. I am concerned. Who's McLovin? Do you know him?
Of course.
Everyone knows McLovin.
Fucking
McLovin.
hell, Bear.
Great people.
The
don't know
only thing I'm pleading with you, Wizard, is don't do anything stupid.
I won't.
And you know what I mean by that?
Yes.
Please try to get Roman to help out.
I will reach out.
And that's it. That's it.
Okay.
I would be looking for a reduced settlement, Bear.
No,
no, I don't want to.
No, Archibald. I
No.
would like to see if you would say that fucking same thing if you are owed $100,000.
I'd rather get 50 than 100% of nothing.
But that's not the case.
Yeah, how is it not the fucking case?
Because
You
half of
have
it
nothing
hasn't
more
been-
to sell.
half-
There is
half-
nothing more to sell.
There
You don't
hasn't
see
been
how.
anything much- there's nothing been anything else to sell for months now.
How
But it's
many
still getting-
kidneys? Do you have 2 kidneys?
Oh, how much is worth it?
Only about 30.
That's nothing.
I got to be honest with you. This is not good. Look, Wizard, seriously, man.
You know what's incredible to me about all of this is that the one with the clearest view of the financial picture here of the balance sheet is Archibald Chesterfield III, who has detailed out all assets.
He likes those
But
spreadsheets.
he's into the numbers. He knows.
He likes to put. You remember when he would put that he owns a piano and everything that makes him look like an everyday millionaire.
Well, the issue is, though, that I feel that Archibald has uncovered is the fact that when you take assets minus liabilities on Wizard's life, unfortunately, there's not a lot left, and there's not a lot of income coming in to maintain the rate of payout that Wizard initiated, which was pretty hard and fast. I mean, a lot of money got paid out quickly.
Oh, yeah.
And I think you deserve credit for that. The problem is, where's the rest of it going to come?
I also think, besides everything else, Wizard,
Yes.
that people like JJ, Archie, Tim Wright, and OC deserve apology because you have used their platforms to scam the people.
Really? Okay. I apologize.
Their WhatsApp groups, how else you were? These are all people from the community.
I apologize wholeheartedly.
I just got a question too. Just came on my phone. Wizard often said he gave watches to his son, Daytona, Submariner. Maybe he could sell them. Wizard actually said he's
All he
AD never calling $10. If I was scammed, I'd be pissed he's on the stream instead of making money to pay me back. Now end the interview so we can get busy making fun of him.
Okay.
Nobody's making fun of anyone. This is a very, very sad and critical situation.
Wizard, you know what, man? I want to say this to you, man. I have, honestly, let me just get these two super chats. Matt P, $10. Is it any wonder why ADs put BS rules in place and why it's so hard for a working hard middle-class guy to walk in and get one hot watch? These flippers and grey market tactics need to be exposed. And Mr. Grand, £2. Just focus on your health and career. Chip away. Chip away.
You know, this entire live stream could become eventually part of a courtroom record because there's a lot of information in here. So the people who are saying that this has been a stupid stream, no. I feel like
somebody's come to me and said, "Are you sure your house is only worth $250,000 in Canada? $250,000 for a house?
That's very low." But I mean, we have a lot of information on the record here now for those who are owed money.
Really? Do you have names and amounts? Do you have any of the names? Did he give you the names of the people that are owed money?
We've got SLC.
No, there's a lot more than that. Ask them for names and amounts because they're all punters of your Archieverse.
Well, we've got 8 people. We've told it's 8 people.
You got their names and amounts, Archie.
No, I don't know if all those people want their names mentioned. So that's the only. Are you right, Curly? Just not sure that those people would want their names mentioned. That's all I'm saying.
I'm just saying
I would not want my name mentioned.
You know what, Bear? The problem is the same reason he was able to do what he did and build trust had nothing to do with Roman Scharf. These are all people from the Archieverse. He didn't have to mention Roman Scharf's name at all for these people. He did watch deals that were good. He's right, 100% correct. There were people that were very happy with the deals he did.
Should Archie see the loan, Curly? Is that what you're saying? Should
SR Bell, $2. AC, want to split the cost of life insurance on Wizard?
Wizard, I just want to ask you what exactly happened. Can you? They don't have to mention the names. Can you mention the names of the people that you did the deals with that you still owe money to Archie, even privately, so they could keep track of if you're still making the payments? Because obviously the only reason this is coming out, and you know it, is because you paid OC. OC finally got his money, so he kept his mouth shut all the way up until he got his money, and now he has no problem bringing this out in the open. He chose a different platform to start it. He's continuing it today, and he is going to put out the people's names because he doesn't care if they get paid because he got paid. You know that because he threatened you with that.
He didn't threaten me with nothing.
Well, then why did you pay him before you paid other people that you did deals with that were asking you for money?
Watch. 2 weeks later, I told him by Monday. Friday, though, the day before the Monday, I sent him the money because I sold the watch immediately. I waited for the client. That's it. Had nothing to do with him waiting or anything like that. And it was dental surgery.
Wizard, has any of the people that you owe money to right now, has any of them, did you have to refer Roman's name to any of them, or did they do it because you were trusted in the Archieverse?
Zero, none.
It's because you were trusted in the Archieverse, correct?
Yeah. I don't know what it was, but it wasn't anything to do with Roman.
Well,
just forgive me for interrupting. Didn't he use Roman's name to build the credibility in Archieverse of the live stream?
No, he used previous deals. No, he used previous deals that he did.
No. The only time anybody's name of a dealer was to another dealer, not to anybody that I sell to.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. He did some good deals in the beginning with people from the Archieverse.
In the last month and a half, too.
Well, you were dealing after.
Yeah.
Holy shit!
I told you.
He was in Tim's WhatsApp group until 3 weeks ago, Bear.
Oh,
they kicked you out 3 weeks ago,
dude.
So I'm just saying, Bear, if you're going to get involved in this, and Archie, you're going to get involved. What you're going to have to do, because that's the whole reason he was able to do what he did, was it didn't have nothing to do with Roman. He didn't have to mention Roman's name. What he would do is mention people that he did deals with in the Archieverse, previous deals that were good. Maybe times were good. I don't know, Wizard. Maybe your health problems, you fell on hard times, whatever the case may be. You didn't build your reputation in the Archieverse because of Roman. You built it because
you do understand why I'm trying to. I'm not attacking Roman.
Just
Here's
very
the
quickly,
only-
Nelson
here-
Oliveira,
Curly,
$10
Curly,
super chat.
Curly, can I just finish my comment to Curly? Curly,
Sure.
the only hope that these punters can get paid right away is if Roman helps out.
Yeah, but
But
Roman didn't have anything to do with it, Bear. That's what I don't understand.
That's what I keep telling Bear.
Just because he would he name dropped Roman's word when he dealt between dealer to dealer, like you did with Carlos at CRM.
No, it wasn't just listen. There was a clear cooperation. Roman did vouch for. You are not 100% on this. Roman was vouching for.
Hey, Bear, I've got the clip I'm going to play tonight of when Roman jumped on, paid $500 to jump on Tim Wright's channel. It was only to protect Nico. It had nothing to do with Stefano. OC lied about that.
I remember that.
You were on it.
Nelson Oliveira, $10. Archie, you have the natural talent to become a part-time bookkeeper, worst case. Thank you. What an eye-opener for all. Finally, Mike the Snake for the entertainment and Pantera talk. We got another super chat. Big George, fuck, this is nasty. This is fucking nasty. Big George, New York, $2. I was owed $41,500. He paid me $4,000.
Last week. That's right. I sent him $4,000 the first payment.
What did he owe you? How did you owe him $41,500?
He ordered a watch, and I'm still waiting for that AD.
I was owed.
Bear and
That's not
Archie.
free market. That's an AD. That's not
Bear and Archie. All I'm saying is this: you guys
No,
can.
I don't understand this. He was owed $41,000. What he gave you $41,500?
Yes.
How long
Where
ago?
is that
How
money
long ago?
gone?
Was
Where
it?
is that
Listen,
money
how long
gone
ago?
then?
How long ago? How long ago did you take the
Must
payment
be
for the watch?
90 to 100, maybe 4 or 5 months, somewhere around there.
Okay.
So you
How
paid him
long
$4,000 back? That's it?
I just made the first payment last week to him.
It's selling
And
inventory
exactly.
you don't have is the definition.
But
Guys,
here's
selling
the thing.
inventory you don't have is the
Derek-
definition of a Ponzi scheme.
No, it's not. Not in this industry.
Thank you, Bernie.
Holy
You
shit.
can ask.
By the way, just so
ask
you know,
other
Stefano,
people.
Wizard Stefano, the guy that was asking you about allocations is just intervening now and says, "See, this is example of fake allocation."
It's not. That's not it. You know why? You can ask other people that you know on your chat and every chat. How long have they waited for special pieces? A year? 2 years? Some have waited 2 years, but got them.
Yeah, but the problem is, Wizard, you were promising prices that were so below market rate. You made it
Not
too good.
below market, never. Full list. Full list.
Okay, how much? How would you? SLC has come forward. Okay, so he's not anonymous. Okay,
Yeah.
the watch at that time when he sent you the money was going for.
Stud Muffin, $3. Keep the drama off this channel. Just out of interest there, let's have a look at this, Bear. I don't even know if this
That's
quarter of
fine.
a million is even fucking... It may be way more than this. Let's look at this. People who've come forward. We've got SLC, 96,500, right? We've got Big George, okay? Big George. He's already just told us... Sorry?
41.5. He says it right
Well,
there.
he said he's got 4 back. So
Okay,
41.5 minus
38.5. 37.5. Sorry, 37.5.
37.5, right? Fuck me dead. That's only 2. Who out there? Have you got any other names there?
I have
Stud Muffin, $2. Keep the drama off this channel.
I have some people sending me messages now. I knew nothing before today's live stream. The only person that talked to me was OC. I should have trusted him.
Here we go. SR Bell 67, $2. Wiz, you can make movies with Mark.
All I'm saying is you have the man.
Never calling $2. This is a private issue.
Go.
Let him
see you
deal
guys.
with it. Seriously, what can we say to him? JBIDX $5. Would you be willing to consent to judgments with each creditor so they will be judgment holders?
Judgment, no judgment. Sure, go for it. No problem.
Hey, Wizard, you don't want to go bankrupt because they'll open up a criminal investigation against you.
Early says he has the papers. So there was one person for 151 that now is only owed 100.
All I'm saying, hey, Wizard, all I'm saying to you is if you come here in an honorable way, tell Archie, behind the scenes, Give them a list of the names you owe, the number of the money you owe.
You got it.
And that's it, because obviously you coming on here, you're getting these. You just involved these guys in this. So if you fell on hard times,
$2, Wizard, were
Curly,
you Roman's
I'll give
Facebook
hold on,
moderator?
Archie,
Will
I
you-
will give you the names, and Curly can back it up because he has the.
I don't want to. I don't need to be involved in any of
No,
this.
no,
All
you
I'm,
said you have the copy, so you don't think
Well,
I'm lying to Archie.
hey, the Wizard.
AD
all this
never
happened by
calling
accident.
$2. Bear, time to gather more info. You know 30%. Holy fuck.
This is not about getting super chats off your back, Wizard. I mean, this is very serious. And the reason you don't want to go bankrupt is because you don't want a criminal investigation
Can you
open up
answer the
against you.
super chat, Wizard?
You know that.
From G Tog, Wizard, were you Roman's Facebook moderator?
At one time, I was. So what? What is that?
He hasn't been
asking to answer the
Pavel,
super chat.
$10. He raided Timbo's chap room like a loot crate. Perhaps a Mike the Snake style trophy is in order.
Look,
And we've
Wizard,
got-
I mean, all I could
It's
say,
about
I have a question.
$2. Wizard, can I borrow $5?
I have a question that's kind of important. So you were selling watches in Tim Wright's WhatsApp group up to how long? When was the last watch you sold to anyone in Tim Wright's WhatsApp group?
A long time ago.
well, anyways, listen, you can't say he's a scammer because he is trying to slow pay his way out of it. So I'll take my hat off to that, but I think you should be just honest and give Archie the names and the amounts that you owe so it doesn't trickle out and these guys can't play a game with you, you know, the other side. Because obviously OC doesn't care now, but he kept his mouth shut until you paid him, Wizard.
Yeah.
That's
I
why
don't
he kept
blame
his
him.
mouth shut.
I
Right.
don't blame him now. I don't blame him. I don't blame him.
Yeah, but that's why a lot of people ask, why don't these guys come out? They don't come out because Wizard was slow paying them behind the scenes.
$5 that rotates payments. Those paid back last are disadvantaged. And we got Archie's crack $2. Wizard TPG can teach you the rub and tug game.
There you go.
It
I
doesn't
gotta
sound
tell
like
you-
me. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you, Archie.
All I can say is fuck me dead. This is a disaster. Wizard, if I were you, seriously, I got to be totally honest with you.
I'll email you a list tonight.
Okay.
And Bear, I will reach out like I told you I would.
Yeah.
I appreciate that you came on a as Curly says that you are willing to do something. At least you are opening about this. I wish you did this before. So that the
Bear
process
and
can
Curly-
start earlier.
Curly and Mark talking about law. Listen, it's simple. If I was scamming, I would have filed bankruptcy. They would have looked at the criminal aspect, if there was any. They would have got all the proof from my lawyer. What would have happened? If I scammed, I would have went to jail, what? For 5 years? Okay. If I wasn't scamming, I would have filed bankruptcy, been cleared, didn't have to pay nobody fucking nothing. But I didn't.
Well, hey, look. Let's be honest. You're not gonna file bankruptcy because
No. I said
you're never gonna do it because the criminal investigation. It's a lot of money that you owe.
Everybody. That's what I said. I didn't choose that, Curly. I was given that option, and I said no. I will pay everybody, and I've made a huge dent. If not 50, 48%, 45. I made a dent already. And you know about a guy that was 151,000 that he called Roman. Roman spoke to me. He spoke to a few people. He called them back and told them what happened with those fucking dealers that I dealt with. And
I don't know anything about what you're talking about right now. All I know is what I was told.
That's why
I'm
I'm wondering if any of this is anybody's business.
JBIDX $10. OC wanted paid back first because he knows bankruptcy clawbacks only look back so far. Those that are patient get screwed again when bankruptcy happens.
I'm going to answer your question, Mikey. It is our business because these are people from our community.
Oh, okay. Then okay. Answer the question.
All of them are.
Okay.
So,
I didn't know. I'm not aware of the situation, but it just doesn't sound like something that should be aired out here. Sounds like something that should be aired out
It's a little late
behind
for
the
that one, Mike.
scenes.
It's a little late. You're late to the party, buddy.
Yeah,
Anyway.
I guess I am.
Holy shit, Bear! Let's go around the panel and say what you would do. I'll give you my advice. Can I give you my advice? Bookkeeper Arch, can I give you my advice? My dad's an accountant. I've been in the shit more times. I've been in the shit a few times, okay? And I even helped a friend of mine. And I take it you probably got credit card debt as well, Wizard?
No.
Okay. Okay. Just very
Archie,
quickly.
there is important super
Mark
chat.
P.
I agree with Mark. I don't want any names without their consent.
Sure. Wizard, £5. Wizard, I know you owe me money. But I don't think you should be distributing a list of others without their consent. Yes. How much does he owe Mark P?
Well,
Okay,
Archie, you should do what a pontiff would do. You ask for people to come forward. They come forward.
I have a very important text that I want to read to you, Wizard. Hi, Bear. We haven't met. I got your number from OC. I'm owed money from Wizard. He 100% absolutely positively used Roman's name to build confidence. Don't believe for a second he didn't. And up until the past 48 hours, he was a moderator on Gray Market Facebook channel. 48 hours.
No.
I will be happy to discuss with you in detail, but in confidence, please, because I'm one of the poor souls getting paid back in a very small amounts compared to what I am owed. Try not to kill this guy before he pays us all back. And I am definitely not going to kill you, Wizard, but he's Curly. Here is the guy that's owed money. You heard what he wrote.
That means nothing. I mean, that you could turn it around and say that he couldn't do this without you guys vouching for him. That's what I mean. I don't know why you want to go down that road. You want to go down it, very fine.
I got to tell you this.
Wizard is guilty of being Roman's customer. The money that Wizard always uses with Roman is good. See, Wizard will never slow pay Roman because that cuts off his access. So blaming Roman is no different than blaming you guys.
I'm not blaming Roman. You failed to understand what I'm saying, so I'm not going to repeat. I already explained what I'm saying.
Do you have a Gibson guitar, Wizard? Yes or no?
I know what you're saying, Bear. He's a name dropper. He's a name dropper.
From
Here we go.
Patrick.
AD never calling $2. Wizard, was all of this your fault? Yes or no?
Of course, I was the idiot. Yes, I got fucked.
And dumb fake $5. OC, not so innocent. Tim OC received thousands. PS5, expensive whiskey, cologne, etc., etc.
What?
His gifts. Yeah, that's what I mean.
For some whiskey.
Bear, I just want to. I'll leave you with this, Bear.
I'm gonna respond to dumb fact. Okay, I'm not the biggest Tim's fan. Okay, but the scammer builds reputation by sending gifts. Okay, so I'm not gonna blame Tim for receiving the PlayStation.
Hold on, Bear. Go back to that chat, please. Go back to that super chat.
Yeah.
Expensive whiskey cologne. No, he bought them. He bought them from me. The PS5 is the only thing he didn't buy because I paid him for his services.
No big deal. This is nothing to do with Tim. Tim is not to blame for fucking anything.
Right. But I just leave you with this, Bear. Wizard did it right on this panel. He said, I did many good deals with people in the Archieverse. That's how he built trust, and that's how he was able to take advantage of naive people. And obviously, like I said, when things are too good, if there's one lesson to be learned, when things are too good to be true, they usually are. Because Wizard, SLC, okay, at the time that you took $90-something thousand, $100,000, the watch that he wanted cost on the market was $130,000.
Not at that time, no.
Archie,
was.
Can you bring
can look
Blondie's
back on it.
comment?
And it was used.
But anyways,
not
I'll leave you guys. I mean,
It wasn't you. It was used.
Can you bring Blondie's comment?
I hope that I
bought
wish you nothing but the best
paid
of luck
from
with it.
stolen
Too bad it had to come
funds.
out like this.
Curly.
Bear, Archie, take it easy, guys.
Bye, Curly.
Blondie, he bought trust with gifts paid from stolen funds.
Okay. On that note, guys, I'm out.
Let me just give you some
I
quick
will be
advice.
back.
I want to give you some advice. I want to give you some advice
Hold on,
before you
we'll
go.
reach
Archie,
Go
go
ahead.
full screen for advice. So
Wizard.
he's not intimidated
Wizard.
by everybody else. Go full
I want to
screen.
give you some advice,
You
Wizard.
go full screen.
I really want to give you some advice,
Yeah.
okay? Wizard, please, for the sake of everything, please calm down. Just be at peace, because you will die if you keep this stress and pressure on you, man.
Thank you.
Personally, I think you were in such a hole, okay? Personally, give the car back to BMW.
How will I go to work, man? It's a lease. I can't give it back. I need a car to go to work.
Okay.
Ask Bear to go to work. Sometimes it takes you a half hour, 40 minutes, depending where you're going.
That is true.
Get out of the house, move in somewhere else, just
Where am I
go
gonna-
bankrupt.
The rent today on the studio is like $1,000. I'd rather stay in the house. I will overcome this. I will.
Okay.
do
Wizard, this hole is too fucking big. You need to
Okay,
organize
I'll
a
do
reduced
that.
settlement. A reduced settlement.
I
Can
don't
you
wanna-
borrow any money? Can you borrow any
I'm
money?
going to look into that as well tonight. I told Bear I'm going to reach out. I'll reach out to more than one person.
Wizard. This is a disaster of.
You gotta
I
pick up the super chats, Archie.
Okay. Gotta get this. Any advice? Do you want to give any advice before Wizard leaves? Quickly. Anyone else want to give him advice?
I
Bear.
already did.
Bear. Give him some advice.
I already did.
How about you, Mark?
Well,
give
you
him
know,
some.
Archie, rather than telling the gentleman to go ahead and declare bankruptcy on your fans to whom he owes hundreds of thousands of dollars, I would merely state the following. If Paul Pluto could pay back $250,000, you could pay back $500,000 because
There you go.
Paul managed to do it and he had less on the ball than you did.
I will do
you
it.
do now. So
I will do it.
I actually think you're going to come out of this, and I think the advice to not let it kill you in the meantime is
Thank you, Mark.
advice. And I think you're going to come out of this.
I appreciate your kind
Okay,
words.
I got to keep up with the dumb chats. Thank you, Wizard, for coming
I
on.
wanna thank him for coming to channel and opening honestly about everything. I did not see this coming.
Holy fuck. I tell you honestly, I'm not dumb fike $2. Okay, my mistake. Everyone asking Tim to return it. Okay. And we've got Joe Black, $5. Please have Wizard show proof he paid for the watches that were not delivered. Let's just leave it. I'm writing this here, £2 using troll accounts. I'm owed 65, paid me 500. We got
Holy
AD
shit.
never. I don't know if that's true. Just hang on. AD never calling $2. Arch, can we trade Bear for OC? Knowledge is no. Just calm down. Bear's Anthony Napoli, $5. This is exactly why we love our pontiff, because poor Pluto's integrity is impeccable. Well,
I think it's peckable. I don't think it's impeccable. I think it's a little peckable, but
it's a bit
Yeah,
peckable.
listen. One thing about
Wizard
Paul,
paid for
he can be
nothing.
Paul can be total asshole, but when he owes money, he fucking pays. He then bitches about it on the following live stream, calling that he was shaking for money. But ultimately, he does pay what he owes.
I feel like
Now I understand, Bear. Now I understand, Bear. While every month before payday, you said you are going to pay me. Now I understand
I
from
don't
you
know what you're
Canadians.
talking about. I have no fucking idea.
I'm joking
What
with
exactly
you.
are you
I'm joking
fucking
with you.
Bear,
Joking with
Bear,
you.
I have a
Calm
question.
down.
Bear, were
Bear,
you ever
Bear, this
were
is
you
a
ever-
disaster. Do you realize what a disaster this is? Do you
Bear.
realize what a disaster this is?
What are you saying, Marco?
Bear, I want to know if you were ever paid in shampoo. Bear, I give you juice. I give you shampoo. I buy you breakfast. You take shower. Bear.
No. She says no.
Don't leave me. Don't leave me like this. I'll buy you breakfast.
Oh,
well, this was an epic.
Bear, how could this happen? How does it? Like, he's quite a clever guy. I mean,
no,
he's not an idiot.
It's terrible. It's
terrible businessman. Terrible. You know what? If he's not a criminal, he's at least guilty of being an absolutely terrible business person. And he doesn't really want to cop to it. I got screwed. Well, good business people don't get screwed to the tune of being unable to fulfill their commitments. So, you know, this is a guy who I think is really trying to dig out. If I were owed substantial money, I would want a judgment so that I could discover any hidden assets and at least be paid back first. I would want a judgment.
Because if you want to look back,
I don't think there's anything there.
That maybe not, but if you get a judgment, at least it's on record. And then the question is, can it or can it be discharged by bankruptcy? So that's a matter of Canadian law, but I would want to be on record. At the same time, we also have to remember, this is no slam on the people who made these purchases. But, you know, people buying $100,000 watches and who are not suing, these are not middle-class people. Now, they're entitled to their money. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying
100%, yeah.
There is money has no morality, Mark.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is $100,000 if you have 10 million is a lot different than if if you're a working stiff. So these are people of means who I feel could easily go get a judgment. And that's what I would do if I were them.
Absolutely. You're 100% right.
$175 on the next episode of Canadian Greed, the Wizard. Yeah. Let me ask you something, Bear. I am fucking shocked. Did you know you were going to bring this on the stream? What the fuck happened? You said
honestly,
you wanted to.
Archie, I thought.
What the hell is this, Bear?
Can I tell you the truth? I thought he's going to come. He's going to basically prove completely his innocence, and I'm going to get to shit on OC. That was the idea.
This is not cool, Bear.
It's actually very depressing, very disappointing. That guy that I argued with OC over publicly. On Watch Nicholas's channel, we were discussing this in the chat. I went really hard on OC over this, questioned everything he says. I have to tell you, what OC said is not only 100% truth, but it's also just a small part of the big problem.
Bear, will you tear your T-shirt off in front of this audience to make penance for arguing with OC when OC was right? Will you?
No, but I do want to give credit to OC primarily. I want to give credit to Team Wright's channel for bringing this up and actually going full steam. And I want to give credit to Watch Nicholas's channel for allowing this to be public. So OC said always, this is Bear, you're wrong. This is affecting Archie Luxury viewers, Archie Luxury fans. If I knew what I know now, I would have been gone harder against him than OC. But up to now, nobody fucking said shit to me. Nobody.
Do you think that Wizard could make extra money driving DoorDash to pay back quicker? Uber Eats. Remember, Archie drove Uber for extra money twice.
The problem is he's got a very expensive vehicle. That's not going to pay it back, is it?
Super chat.
Here we go. Nelson Oliveira, $10. Archie, you deserve a cheat meal after this 60-minute style interview. Pat yourself on the back. Check your blood pressure. I'm guessing you're 120/80.
Isn't that pretty good? 120/80? Because like that's
very. Do you want me to go and check my blood pressure, Bear?
I think 120/80 would, for me, that's actually pretty decent.
That's perfect.
I just hope that this ends well.
It's not going to fucking end well, Bear. He owes $250,000. He's got nothing. Do you understand that? My dad's an accountant. I know the fucking fundamentals. He's got a house. He's got negative equity. If he sold the fucking thing, it's worth more. He owes more than it's worth. The Beamer I
My dad's
didn't
an
even have the
accountant.
heart to ask him how many years into the lease is
You know,
it.
my dad's a surgeon, so I could really help this guy by doing an operation on him because my dad's a surgeon.
And then the other thing is, Bear, his living costs. He's not eating. He's eating noodles, and all he does is buy a carton of cigarettes every 2 weeks.
Well, how much does that cost in Canada? It's a lot.
He shouldn't be buying cigarettes for his health and money. It's a lot of money.
How much is a carton of cigarettes in Toronto?
I'll be honest with you. I don't know. I don't smoke, so I have no idea.
Alexa,
It's
how
a
much
lot
does
of money.
cigarettes cost in Canada?
I don't know.
Like $200.
What?
Yeah.
A
You
carton
get
or a packet?
20 packs in a carton, and they're about $10 a pack.
It's about $200 for a carton. Dear God.
Yeah. That's what I just said.
I
$200.
thought, I thought you were kidding, Mike, but you weren't kidding because Alexa seems to agree with you.
Yeah.
At $13 a packet, $14 a packet.
Dear
Okay.
God.
So more than 200
Mm-mm-mm.
in California dollars.
In Australia, a packet of cigarette costs $40.
Holy shit. Are you serious?
No, but you can't afford cancer.
For example, a 25 pack of a leading brand is now $48.95, while a 20 pack is around $35.
So nobody can afford cancer in Australia anymore. Super chat.
Holy fuck. Anthony Napoli, $5. OC admitted there is a hit out on Wizard. Does that change anything in this situation?
Come on. Don't
That's
even.
ridiculous.
That's not.
Ridiculous.
I never heard that, Anthony.
Let's not go there. Let's not go there, capo de tutti capi.
Yeah,
I
like
know.
come on, man.
I know in America, a pack of cigarettes is about $11.
I remember when I quit smoking, I used to get the 3-pack special at the gas station, and it was $12 for 3 packs. That was 10 years ago. I quit.
I remember when I was in high school, they used to have Peter Jackson 15 cigarettes. So that was $1, I think. Dumb
The
Fike,
good old days.
$2.
Wait, you went to
Wizard
high
said
school?
he gave his son a 15500 ST for Christmas on here. I don't think he was telling the truth.
No, I don't know anymore what's truth. I'm not going to even comment.
What'd you
It's a
guys
serious
have?
problem.
What'd you have for breakfast, Archie? I know it's the morning time there. What'd you have?
I had a little egg wrap, right?
Archie, one of your fans has just sent me a link to his website. I WhatsApped you.
Let's have a look at current inventory. Maybe if we make a bunch of purchases, we could dig them out of this. Bear, what do you want? What's coming? Something's going to come new on Rolex. And you know, it's the 60th anniversary this year, like any second now. Next month, it's the 60th anniversary of this watch right here. Do you think they're going to do anything to it? What if they add a millimeter? What are they going to do?
I think you're wearing a Daytona, right? The Panda.
Here we go. Super chat. I got another super chat. I got to read these super chats, guys. Anthony C, $2. What's the cliff notes on Wizard? Just joining. Wizard owes a lot of people a lot of money, and it's fucking disaster. Let's have a look what's available. Latest luxury watches. He's got a whole stack of Cartier. Nothing. What's he got in Rolex? Is there anything in Rolex? So he's only. What's he got here? He's got a Roadster. Let's have a look. What does he say here?
I bet we could get a deal on that.
My friend had a Roadster. Big old watch.
Okay, he's got a Panda. There we go. Let's have a look at this Panda.
Well, he's got a Panda on his site. The question is, he admitted to selling watches that he didn't have. The definition of a Ponzi scheme, which he said is not true in watch collecting circles. And I do understand a lot of dealers will put an order in order to.
Hey, he's got a Patek. Do you think?
But then you return the money when you don't fulfill that order.
I think it's a disaster. Okay, guys. I think, to be completely honest with you, I think his watch trading days are fucking over now. What do you
no
think?
kidding, Archie. No,
who would ever buy again?
Kidding.
Never. Who would buy from him again?
It's over, Bear. It's fucking
who
over.
was the guy, listen, who was the guy with the watch channel who got into a very similar position and then started shipping fakes
Yeah, the fake Daytonas, right?
That's right. Who was that?
Australian guy. Australian channel. I forgot.
We should probably we probably safer to not say the name.
Yes, because it just not even mentioned.
Maybe there's some legalities.
You're right. You're right.
AD never calling $2. Archie is a genius. Everyone else is clueless.
If that did happen,
I don't think so.
Allegedly happened. So you guys,
yeah, I'm not going to get into that.
You gotta give this
I'll be honest with you. This is heartbreaking. This is. I'm picturing somebody fucking being owed $100,000. That's fucking crazy. I cannot comprehend that.
This is what happens when amateurs get into the watch collecting business, because for a hot minute it was easy. The watch business was easy for a hot minute, and it didn't matter if you were undercapitalized, because there was tremendous margin and a lot of volume, and therefore undercapitalized guys without the knowledge base to really make this business work.
I actually had Wizard. Can I tell you a story? I had Wizard as a client like 10 years ago. He asked me advice on a Patek, and I told him to stay away from it.
He went from client to watch dealer expert within a decade. That's really a little, that's telling right there.
Look, what I'm trying to say to you is...
Oh, shit.
You know what? A lot of people become real estate agents when interest rates are low and houses are selling like hotcakes. And then the second interest rates go up and the market turns cold, tons of real estate agents go out of business. The watch business, it attracted not only flippers, but there were all kinds of guys selling courses on how to become a watch dealer, how to make money in watches. It became the Bitcoin of our time, except for it was hard luxury goods. But it brought a lot of people who were not equipped to really make the long haul work. I don't think he'll be the only one in this scenario. He won't be the only one. Too many people came in for the quick buck.
Here we go. Zero Fight Curly, $10. Bear, only reason OC came on Watch Nicholas afternoon show was because of the show we did the night before of Watch Nicholas. I only wish you would have jumped on. OC is very predictable. OC always has a narrative. Watch Nicholas and I don't.
Oh, don't, Curly, I get you, man. Obviously, I don't disagree with you. No, I got you, buddy. I am only saying this, what I'm saying. I give credit to where credit is earned. And in this case, what am I gonna say to you, Curly? It's very disappointing with everything that happened. I'm feeling really bad for people who got screwed, man.
This is why you buy from the AD, Bear. This is why I buy from the authorized.
I gotta be honest with you. I also buy from a secondary market, from a gray market, but I have a guy that Tanzil knows him, actually. Tanzil is the one that introduced me to, and that guy, I could trust him with anything. I mean, reputation impeccable. So there are some amazing gray market dealers. All you need to do is just get a proper references. You need to find out.
Like when I've bought
AD never calling $2. Can't believe anything this thief says.
You know, Mark, you pay a little more. If I'm in America, you pay a little more to David SW, to these guys, and you know.
I've bought and sold from David SW, Kenny Nguyen, and a couple of these other guys.
Right.
And here's one universal truth. Each one of them, from Kenny to David to any of the ones that I've bought from, sent me a photograph of the watch, box, and papers that was in their possession that they were about to ship me before receiving my wire. And then the same day as the wire, sent me the tracking number. You know,
that's why all the viewers here need to understand that doesn't mean stay away from gray market.
Buy the seller. Buy the seller. Buy the seller.
Bravo.
Buy the seller.
I don't know what to say, Bear. I am just totally shocked, man. I can't believe it. You know, part of me likes Wizard still.
Well, you feel sorry for him, but you understand? He is not a victim. He is not a victim, Archibald. I'm sorry.
Do you think he was ripped off like this, or do you think there's
No. I'm sorry. I don't buy it anymore. He cannot. I don't I don't trust anything else he says. I just pray to God that he does try. My strategy was try to get the money from a guy that actually has money.
How could he? Can I ask you this? How could he? He was never that flamboyant, was it?
Pardon?
He was never that. What did he spend it on? Lifestyle? I didn't see him spending that much money.
I don't know, Archibald. All I know is that there's a lot of people owed a lot of money.
Who's this?
Can you do me alone, man?
Let's get some super chats, guys. Speaking of which, super chat.
You have a
We need
super
few
chat,
more.
yeah.
Super chat. We got super chats coming in left, right, and center. Walt Liquor, $2. Salute Arch and the panel. Thank you, Walt Liquor. And we got GB, $2. Can Wizard sell his apartment in Hong Kong?
Well,
He said,
Oh man, I'm not
he said he
selling that
doesn't have.
apartment.
Yeah,
I'm not
you
selling
asked
that,
that because you asked it, by the way.
Yeah.
Yes,
Well,
I
that
already
was
did.
because- That was because somebody put it in the comments, and I actually even started receiving texts also about this guy, Ron the Shank. Super chat.
Run the Shrink, $5. I have no idea what's going on. Just tuning in. All I know is this guy fiked my mom.
Well, then he's your daddy. He is your daddy. You are the Watch Wizard child of.
Yeah, I'll fuck your mom, man. I'll fuck your sister.
Apparently, you're the Watch Wizard child. Ron.
Strider's very nasty in the comments there. You see what Strider says? Any boomer who is not a millionaire is a loser. Strider, all you need is a couple of divorces and some few stupid health problems, and you're fucked. It's not that easy. It's
Well,
never been that easy.
You've managed it, though, despite all of those.
I'm not a boomer.
Are you a millennial? What are you?
I'm an X-Gen.
Archie, the fucking OG, man.
I'm a boomer.
You're
We
the OG.
hated you guys.
Thank you.
But now we're united in hatred of the millennials.
Yes.
Yeah, but we're trying to date the millennials. So now dating a millennial is now okay.
yes. Thank you.
Yeah.
Fuck me dead. I feel old. You know that I actually a friend rang me yesterday. I remember visiting his house when his daughter was born. That was 17 years, 11 months ago.
Give it another month and you can date her. Super chat.
Here we go. Madman, $50. Epic show, gents. Been listening and writing. Come on. We all saw the Wizard show us pics of his women friends. He was a liar, always, and a hell of a character. At least he's not running away, I guess. Upvote the Pontiff, an excellent panel fikers.
Hey,
Big thank you, Madman. Love to you, sir.
Hey, Pontiff, man. I've sold my ponytails to try to pay some money back.
I think you're going to need to go change your underwear now, Matt.
Bear.
Hey, Mark, put me on your gram, man. I'll give you back. I'll give you 110 back, man. I'll flip the rich of melee.
What can we do to help anyone here, Bear? Seriously, what can we do on the
told you
channel?
help them.
You're advising the guy to welch on his debt. You're advising him to go bankrupt and to screw all these people. How's that?
He's got nothing. He's got nothing. The guy has got nothing. Do you understand?
Yes, he has 2 kidneys and a liver. I feel like there might be
He's had heart surgery and he smokes. He's 68, 67 years old.
I thought he was 60, he said. But nonetheless, he might be.
How old is he, Bear?
I'm not sure.
60. He said 60. But I like you. I think the thing that you did, Archie, was you uncovered that he's out of assets and that his income he's claiming $60,000 bottom line on his income tax. So I don't know how he's an architect with an income of $60,000. But that's the problem there is he has no assets and he has limited income. So I don't know where the next set of payments is going to come from. That is a problem.
Is he working as an architect?
Well, he said he's an architectural consultant and that he's working a lot in order to pay this back. But when I asked him what his last tax return showed for declared income, he said 60,000 Canadian dollars. So I'm a little concerned about his income level or the truth of his income level. You know, because who
Marky, did you understand my strategy in this? Did you understand why I'm trying to say what I'm saying?
Of course, you want to get it all on record and you want to advocate for Archie's fans, your fans, our fans, for receiving payback. The issue that Archie raises, though, is valid, which is to say, if you can't get blood from a stone, the question becomes, is this guy a stone? And therefore, is his only way out bankruptcy? My advice is, guys, if you're owed substantial money, go get a lawyer and get a judgment, because you need to discover if there are hidden assets. He says there aren't, but what the hell else would he say? Of course he would say that.
I don't know that there is a house that's worth $250,000 at all. My son just bought a 1-bedroom apartment and it's a $250K. So it's actually not even 1 bedroom. It's one of those studio condos.
Hey, Archie, you want to buy my Richard Mille, man?
What city's he in, Bear? You know what city?
I am not going to talk about. I'm not. My job is not to dox anyone. My job is not to. I think that I'm thankful. I'm thankful that he came out and the truth is out. That's important.
Well, a version of the truth. I think there are a couple of those.
At least, listen, he did admit that he ripped people off. No question about it. That he owes money to people. He tried to word it in a way that it's not as bad, but it's bad. It's bad. No matter how you say it.
Can I tell you what I think's happened? Can I tell you what I think happened?
Tell me.
Please do.
Okay.
Can you remove the super chat so we can see you, Archie?
Okay.
And the chart and everything.
Okay. Let me say, what I think happened was he's had some very serious health problems. Okay.
Yes.
That's
fact.
His ego has been a bit erratic as well, right?
Right.
I think what's happened is, I find it hard to believe a smart... Look, you can get ripped off once, but he's saying 3 or 4 times, 2 APs and a 5711. You know what I mean? It doesn't... I think what's happened is he's had some serious... I think what's happened is he's had the holy Jesus moment where he's spent so much money. He was using sales to slow pay the previous sales and that, right?
He tried to.
It's a Ponzi scheme, and eventually it's just come off the wheels. It's exploded, and he's got nowhere to run and hide. And I think, to be honest,
by the way, he cannot blame his.
I don't think he's doing consultancy, Bear. I honestly don't think the consultancy is that good. He's just paying his way, and now he's in a big pickle. And to be honest with you, fuck, this is easy. This can happen, Bear. Seriously, what the fuck do you do? He's 60-year-old man with serious health problems.
I told you my strategy already.
He's lucky to have 10 years left. Already. What, Roman?
That's the only fucking hope for these guys to get paid. Beg, plead, do whatever you need to do.
No way is that guy going to lend a bad credit risk that kind of money with no assets, no collateral, no nothing. No way.
I don't know. I don't know what kind of relationship
it's not Roman's responsibility. Roman just vouched.
Did I say it's his responsibility?
You can say a lot of things about Roman.
When he dealt with Roman, he was probably ethical and did the good thing. But that doesn't mean...
Is Roman Sharp a horrendous businessman? Because the only guy going to lend him... Look, M&M's. The only guy going to lend him money is a terrible, terrible, terrible businessman.
Well, then I don't see the way out, I'll be honest with you.
Go bankrupt in Canada. What happens at his age then? What do? You go bankrupt. What do you end up living in? Is they have housing for people who have just fucked their life up completely? What do they do to you then?
Yeah, he's going to be. In Canada, they take care of bums always.
That could be me and you. A few bad choices.
I'm not a bum. I'm sorry.
Not bad. Archie, you might consider emigrating to Canada. Have you thought about it?
I did,
it's the same shit like Australia. To be honest with you, there's a
We've got a huge homeless problem, Bear. My dad went to Canada. He told me what happens to your unemployed people. You know what happens to them?
What?
They sleep on those grates where they suck the air in. They sleep on those grates.
Here too.
He said, fuck.
That
happened to me. I went, fuck.
Right here.
When was your dad? When was your dad in Canada?
Oh, about 10 years, 15, 20 years ago.
No kidding. That's interesting. Well, why did he go to Canada?
You know what? Oh my God.
He had a client who took him, who's looking at a
Bear,
business.
you realize that you and Archie could actually be half brothers?
Let me say this to you, Bear. You have no idea how hard it is. Can I say this to you? You have no idea how tough it is in the West now. There is a huge housing crisis. We have got families sleeping in cars in Australia. Do you know how bad it is or not?
I thought you were the nanny state.
I'm going to be very honest with you. In Canada, the only people who are supposedly homeless are drug addicts. Everyone else is fine. It's you welfare will take care of you. You will never be homeless in Canada if you're not on drugs.
In the United States, the only people that are homeless are drug addicts, alcoholics, and watch dealers who were undercapitalized.
Undercapitalized. Seriously.
Yeah.
I want to ask you, Bear, no bullshit. Can I ask you something?
Yeah.
What the fuck? The guy is going to kill himself. This will kill him, Bear.
God forbid. I don't want to see that happen. I told you what my hope is, but maybe I'm clueless. I don't know. I'm just trying to help with my suggestions and everything. I don't know anymore what to tell you, Archie.
It's all gone pear-shaped, guys.
Oh yeah.
You know, you got to be so careful who you buy a watch from. For a hot minute, everybody was in the watch business. The watch business, you couldn't lose money in the watch business. You know, the guy.
I mean, we always knew that he likes to exaggerate, that he likes to.
That's okay.
But it was a part of the shtick. It was a part of the, we were always joking about it. The grandmother, it was actually very much fun being with him. And I honestly liked him. I liked him a lot.
Yes.
As a person.
Archie, I've got the solution for Wizard. I have got the solution for all of his problems. What he wants to do is he wants to list a number of watches on his website that all of your punters can go on and buy that he doesn't actually have.
Is that the mad watch?
Them funds, he can use them funds to pay off the people that haven't had the watches that he didn't have. There's the solution.
Doesn't it sound like the mad watch guy from YouTube?
I got to be honest with you, Bear.
That was Palbert. That was Palbert. Why does he have an S on his thing? What the fuck is Palbert?
I feel like that could have been a troll.
Archie Palbert.
Bear, this is not funny.
Director.
Can I say this to
of
you?
ARCHIELUXURY.
SLC, man, what are you going to do? He's 100,000 out of pocket. Now, how did SLC? That was 150,000, wasn't it?
Yes.
104. What was 140 or 150?
No. SLC, according to Wizard, ordered the Patek
5711.
9711, right?
5711.
And he paid to Wizard $96,000, and he gave
96,500.
Pardon?
96,500.
96,500, and he's got nothing. Nothing.
No,
Well,
I thought it was
the
100.
What about the
No, that's different person. Fuck me, dead. Who knows how much it's really could be more than 250, Archie.
The problem is we've got this figures don't add up. Can I say that to you? The figures don't add up.
No shit. I know this is the same thing, of course.
Let me explain something to you, okay? SLC, we got 96,000.
I would just like to if the person is watching us who's got supposedly this big chunk of $50,000 that Wizard says, can you confirm that? Because that would give a little bit of a hope. I highly doubt that anyone got 50K back now after listening to everything.
Listen to me, Bear. Wizard said there was SLC was owed 96.5. Yes or no?
Yes.
Because he even said 96.5.
Yeah.
He then said there was another guy he didn't want to name, a big guy who is owed $100,000.
Right. That's that guy that he says he gave 50 back, right, Mark?
Bingo.
Then, but he still owes 100. He still owes 100, Bear.
Right.
Then there's Big George, Big George came on and said he's owed 37,500.
Correct.
That's not including the other 6 who's owed 33,000. Doesn't fucking stack up.
You know, talking about what doesn't stack up, I haven't seen a super chat in the last 5 minutes. You know,
That's true.
Archie's
That's
not
true.
here for his health. He's
This
not
doesn't
here.
stack up.
The only reason that we are exposing the dangers of insolvent watch collectors is for super chats. People, please don't forget the whole purpose of this show.
What did OC? What happened with OC? Do you know the OC deal? What was the OC deal, Bear?
I know what he told me. I'm not going to disclose that. That's his story. I mean, he told me. I didn't believe him.
It was an AP,
now
wasn't
I know
it?
it's true. Huh?
It was an AP, wasn't it?
Again,
you don't want to
he
mention
told me
it.
the story. I did not believe him. Now I know it's the truth.
Fucking hell, Bear. Fucking hell. Fucking hell, Bear. I got to be totally honest with you, Bear.
Look at Whiskey Reaper's comment.
Bear paid Wizard $33 an hour today to get on. Thank you. Look, what would you seriously, Bear? Come on.
I see
Bear,
you.
Bear, you've been in business yourself. You've got some property and that.
Yeah, I'm in a serious business. I'm not in a fucking scam business, man.
Let's be honest with you, Bear. What Wizard can't pay back $250,000? That's ridiculous.
I would be fucked.
You'd have to sell off 3 watches, Bear. That's all.
Listen to Mark.
Yeah, but seriously, this is not a joke. Do you understand?
Nelson, who is this? Hang on. Yeah, no, go ahead.
This is not a joke, Bear. This is not a joke, okay?
No, it's not a joke. Who says it's a fucking joke? Did we try to joke about this? No.
Pavel, $5. Apparently, OC was owed money by Wizard and kept quiet until he got paid off. Do I have that correct?
Even that, I don't know for sure. To be very honest with you, that was mentioned, but I think, and OC can correct me, I think OC resolved his issue long ago.
Yes.
However, I'm not 100%. When he told me that he's dealing with Wizard, I thought he's making up shit to create the drama and diversion. And, I always perceived OC as doing this for the purpose of the drama and the show. I didn't really believe him because nobody else ever spoke to me about it.
Look, John Goltz, I'm just going to put this comment up here. John Goltz says, no tangible assets. How long would it take for anyone to clear a $250,000 debt after living expenses?
What do you say here? I don't know. I don't know what to tell you, Archie. It's a very bad situation for people who lost the money.
Yeah.
It is a very bad situation for Wizard who basically scammed the people.
Where did he spend the money then? Where did he spend the money? What do you think? Just living or what? Seriously, where did it go? He doesn't fucking have anything. I mean, you understand that? He's got nothing, Bear.
We don't know that. Mark doesn't seem to share that opinion, but I'm not gonna go into that. Because at once he has nothing. I don't know, man.
It's easy to happen, Bear. You get divorced. You have a few bad turns of the dice. Look at fucking me. I'm down 300, Bear.
Archie, no, you're not down 300. Why are you exaggerating?
The burglary, the robbery. What do they fucking think?
Well, you want to join the club now and feel sorry for yourself? No,
I'm fucking telling you.
Nelson, my brother Nelson Oliveira, $10 Canadian.
Nelson Oliveira, $10. Blood pressure reading should be good. You look better this week with the walks. Thank you, Nelson.
Super chat from Pavel, the guardian of the chat. $5.
Pavel, $5. I want the ticker symbol of the trade he got margin called on. If that's what happened. Was he playing the share market?
Actually, you're asking me like questions that I have
Was
no
he
answer
doing?
to.
Was
I
he playing?
you know as much as I know. You know everything we heard today. So I don't know. I can't help here. I mean, there might be people who know more, and I'm sure they'll communicate now. At least we have brought
He's effectively, he can't buy and sell nothing now. Do you understand this?
No kidding, Archie. No kidding. And he shouldn't have. Hi, Laura. Nice to see you, Laura.
I don't understand this. I don't understand this, Bear. I really feel sorry. What's SLC? Do you know SLC? He's been a good fan of mine for a long time.
Right.
He's down 100? Fuck me dead.
Right. And yet he still super chatted you tonight, the biggest super chat. That's the type of person this guy is.
What do you think, Bear? Bear, what do you think? You've seen people in business before.
All I know is that regardless of any disagreements, regardless of any likes and dislikes, we do have responsibility to our community to help each other in the time of need. We've seen that what happened to you and you had your burglary, how people from everywhere, including those who were not necessarily the allies at that time, came and supported you and helped out. So there are things, we can banter, we can fight, we can argue. This is serious shit. This is not comical. This is potential crime. This is a crime. This is a crime.
Yeah. Fucking hell, Bear. So what do you think's going to happen then? What are you saying then?
I don't know what's going to happen. Are
you far from Wizard? Could you go and see him? And
no, I'm relatively far from him. I'm not geographically. I'm not close. Maybe like a 700 kilometers or something like that. Maybe more. 850.
What advice would you give him?
Plead and beg anyone that you can borrow money from, so that you can pay off these people, and then consolidate your debt. Maybe try to consolidation. That's the only hope for him. That's the only hope for him. And frankly, at this point, I am more concerned and more eager to see people paid off, the ones that he owes money to. I'm not really for him. I just wish that he is alive, and that's it. Nothing else. I don't feel sorry for him. I don't feel sorry. I don't feel empathy. I am not empathetic. I'm sorry. I'm gonna say to you, Archie, I don't feel sorry for him at all. And I'm angry. I'm angry because he knew that I am fighting OC over this. And he hides. Okay, I am thankful that he came and chose your show to come out partially or whatever.
He's made us look like fuckwits, Bear. Do you understand that?
No.
He's made us look like fuckwits.
No, he submitted himself to a stiff cross-examination from
How did he make us look like
not at all.
I'm sorry.
Examined him.
There'll be people there'll be people who are going to say that because they hate us, Archie. That's okay. But why are you saying it yourself? Why are you such a dumbass?
I just disappointed. I fucking like the guy. I like the guy. Do you understand?
And you know what? That's you did not know it. Did you know anything?
No.
Well, according to some
I'm fucking shocked with you. I'm shocked with you, Bear. You said Wizard wants to come on. You said to me, Wizard wants to come on. Oh, this is good. We'll have a good show today.
I think this was
fuck me dead. I thought TW was poisonous. This is giving me.
Yeah, this was excellent. This was excellent investigative journalism. You have the man going on record, and even if he lied, when you post this video up, everything that he stated goes on record, for which he can be held accountable. So I feel like this was
I'm going to rename the show today, Bear. What should we have? The Archie Luxury Show?
To me, Marky, this was service to our community.
I agree. And but here, I 100% agree with you there, Bear.
But what's a good title for the show? The Archie Luxury Show. Wizard tells us the truth.
Your panel, you have a clickbait king of YouTube. Yes. Clickbait king. Marky, tell him the title.
Give me a second. I'm going to work this out. I think we're going to call it Archie Luxury Survivor Island Super Chat.
Here we go. I've just called it Wizard Tells Us the Truth.
Well, you better put a question mark. Hold on. Wizard tells us the truth with quotation marks and a question mark at the end.
Madman, $10 more I think on it, the more I agree with Bear. Wizard dropped Roman's name all the time. He did. Roman's name. It gave him real credibility. Did Roman ever deny it? Did Roman warn anyone? I don't think Roman knew. I only heard Roman back the Wizard.
Archie, we can't see you now, so remove that when you get a second.
Yeah, remove it. There, you know what? People think what I'm saying is I'm not saying Roman was a part of the scam. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that Roman's name was used by Wizard to build his credibility. Because let's be honest, people saying, well, he's on Archie Luxury Show is not a fucking credibility. That's not a credibility for a dealer. But saying I am vouched by Roman, and he said that 1,000,000 times on your channel, that's a credibility.
The only problem, the only issue, Bear, I have with you, and I have to take exception with this, is your advice, which I don't think it's bad advice. I just think it's like completely theoretical and impractical advice, that he should consolidate his debt. Because let's be honest, nobody lends money to a guy with no assets, no income, no credit, and no income, and no work, no collateral. So the chances of him getting a loan are a big fat zero. And therefore, he's going to have to pay this off himself from the sweat of his own brow. The reason that he's in so deep is that once he started to go underwater, he tried making more deals to have one deal fund the next deal, and that's a very classic error.
But I want to highlight again, I'm not saying that Roman is a part of the scam. That's a nonsense.
No. Roman's got nothing to do with this, Bear.
Well, I still want to know what's going to happen, Bear. I mean, just getting off that for one quick minute, you can go make a U-turn and go right back to it if you want. We're staring Rolex announcements like right in the face.
Oh yeah.
And so I want to know if you have a feeling that they're going to do any updates to the Daytona. I want your opinion on that. It's the 60th anniversary.
I think. And I'll be honest with you, I am. That would be the one that I really believe is going to happen this time. I think there'll be update on Daytona. I think that we're going to see new movement. I think that there's high possibility that we're going to see 41mm size.
Yes.
And I think we're going to see ceramic bezels on the two-tone Daytonas.
Nice predictions.
That's my guess, or maybe even wishful thinking. I don't know.
What do you think, Mike?
Those would be all wonderful predictions if they all came true.
I definitely vote for the bump to 40 or 41mm on this. And well, it's 40 now, so they'd have to say 41. But it's really where's like a 30.
Okay, I want to bring Ivor's comment because you know what? We heard that numerous times. And if anyone tells me that this is not the truth, then you know what? Tell me now that it's not the truth, that you never heard this. Ivor's comment, Archibald, if you can bring it up. I know it's not a super chat, but it's an interesting observation. I really would like you to comment on that.
Ivor, what's his
it's
name?
At 42 minutes after the. There you go.
Roman hired Marco based on Wizard's vouching for Marco. Roman and Wizard are very close business partners. I don't know if they are, Bear.
It could have been all lies, but we have been listening, and people are going to value when you say such a big name. Like if I say, you know, there are two people that I always heard that they vouch for him. The lady Mondani, what's her name?
Yes.
Mondani, and Roman. Roman has an impeccable reputation as a dealer. The people who are sending this money, this $100,000, this $150,000, I assure you, they're not sending it there because he's Archie Luxury panelist or Tim Wright's panelist. They hear this and they build the image that this is a guy endorsed by one of the most reputable dealers in the market. Mm-hmm. Because let's be honest, Luxury Bazaar, David SW, these are places that have heavy standing. So if independent dealer is associated and endorsed by them, people build specific level of trust regarding their financial dealings and watches. Now, I'm not saying that Roman is responsible to cover his expenses, but he might take a pity. He might take a certain level of feeling sorry for the victims of this scam, knowing that this guy utilized this name as credibility builder and maybe try to help out in some capacity. This was my hope.
Ron makes a point here. Okay, I just want to say this. I assess suicide risk for a living, and I'm just saying I think we should lay off. I'll leave it at that.
Okay. Mark is trying to do that, actually. He wants to talk about Rolex releases, and there's not much more to say anyway.
Well, I like your predictions for the Daytona. I'll
be back.
My attitude towards the Daytona would change completely if they made those changes that Bear suggested.
Yeah, it would be nicer size. It would be. Let's be honest. It's a bit small. It's a bit.
It's a bit 40, but when you look at it, it's dinky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it does wear a bit small. On the one hand, on the other hand, it's an iconic classic. Now,
it is.
When I was told that the Rolex Submariner was going to bump up by a millimeter, and I was told that probably a month before the announcement, I rejected my source. I told him, her, she, he, it. I told them that they were crazy.
This is Miss Moneypenny. Moneypenny?
No, that was that. Well, we're going to leave. I can neither confirm nor deny.
Confirm or deny. Okay.
And the sad thing was not only did I have the rumor from a terribly credible source, but in order to protect that rumor and that source and that source's source, I could say nothing. And I still can't. I still cannot reveal.
Madman, $5 with market prices dropped. Couldn't Roman source the watches and then Wizard owe him only? And it's a lesser amount.
Yeah, sure. Madman, if you know somebody willing to front a couple $100,000 to make that happen, let us know. We'll pass that information along. It's just it's pretty dicey. I'll be right back.
I think there's nothing there personally, Mike. I tell you what, it makes mine and your problems hunting cats seem very insignificant.
Yeah, totally, man.
Fuck me dead. That's one. I got to tell you, at least I didn't owe any money on things that were in my fucking burglary. Yeah. Fuck me dead.
I can say I don't owe anybody anything right now. I'm behind a month or two on rent, but that's a minor amount of money that going to be taken care of here shortly. And I can
Please,
say
Mike,
otherwise,
just
I don't know
don't get any
anybody.
more pets. No more pets. Okay, no more pets. Be ready to move. Okay.
Yeah, well, no, it ain't happening. With the
No
changes
pets.
that are
No
going on with my
pets.
family and
No
my mom,
pets.
I'm
No
staying where I'm
pets.
at.
No pets, Mike. No
I'll
pets.
get a
Please, no
puppy.
pets.
I won't call
No
it a pet.
pets.
It won't be a pet. It'll be a small furry
No
companion.
pets, Mike. You don't
No,
need
Won't
pets.
be a
no
pet.
companion.
Do you ever tell people you shouldn't have pets, Mark?
Well, once in a while, I ask people why they didn't buy a goldfish instead of a dog. I mean, because these animals require a lot of care. It's a 15-year commitment.
Here we
I've
go.
always
Yes,
had dogs
15-year
my entire
commitment.
life. My last
Lou,
dog was 19 years old when she
just
passed.
1 minute
and my
there.
other dog
Lou,
was 20.
just 1 minute. I got to read the super
sorry.
chat. Lou, $5. Hello, all. Great panel tonight. Please, guys, honest opinion. Pam 2068 or Polaris Blue Dial, both the same price, both Blue Dial divers. Which one? The Pam
When it comes to answer to this
2068.
question, Mark can answer for me or I can answer for Mark. It's the same thing. When it comes to question on watches, that's basically what he says. I would say that's.
We have the same taste, but I have a confession to make. I don't know what the hell's a Polaris.
That's the Jaeger LeCoultre, JJ LeCoultre. Remember, I had that Polaris chronograph.
Yeah, that's right.
So there's a 2068. It's not actually coming up. A PAM
02068.
Well, listen, just between the two brands, Pam and JJ LeCoultre, I'll take the
JJ LeCoultre.
Yeah, I'll take
JJ
LeCoultre.
Bringing one up here so you can see it's a submersible. Actually, it's a submersible. It's actually quite decent. I'd actually go with the. I got to be honest with you. I'd go with the.
You're taking
I'd go with the PAM.
Their divers, their Navy SEALs divers line is fucking awesome, in my opinion.
Here we go. Look at that. That's beautiful. Look at that.
Yeah, that's sexy.
Nice. And I kind of like the bracelet. The only problem is it's 42 mil. It's 42 mil, and JLC.
Right. Yeah, but
so this is the Panerai. Let's see the JLC.
Oh well, yeah, it's nicer. I'll definitely take the JLC every time.
Okay. Yeah. They're both very nice.
Yeah. I also feel like you'd
buy a Rolex. I would go Rolex.
Well, honestly, for the 12 grand, you could be buying yourself a 40 millimeter ceramic Submariner.
Yeah, exactly.
Bear.
Lou, you're a good man, and you've been supporter of Archie for a long time. Don't waste money on this shit.
Here we go, Curly. We've got to give Curly some respect just quickly. As a dog expert, Mark, tell us what the dumbest breed of dog is and how many times smarter they are than Mike the Snake.
That's so rude. So nasty, so mean, so vicious, so violent.
That's not real Curly, by the way. That's
it's not?
That's a Curly's homage.
Okay.
It's a Steinhardt of Curly.
Let me prelude, Mark, with the knowledge that I have never in my life been without a dog.
Should Wizard get a dog, Bear? Would getting a dog be a terrible thing
for Wizard?
I don't want to talk about Wizard.
Yeah,
I don't want to talk about Wizard.
I have always had a dog my entire life. Yes. My dog, the love of my life, my little Jack Russell, just passed away.
Yes.
I rehomed the companion dog that was not a good match for me. Got rid of her, and now it's time for me to search out and find a nice new puppy for me. Because honestly, I need the companionship. I'm here alone in this house. I've never been without a dog. I have no problem dealing with the financial responsibilities. I mean, a terrier takes a handful of food this big in the morning and evening. And so, Mark, what do you think? You think I should not get a pet? You think I should not get a dog? Or
you need to be caught up on your rent and have a couple of months in the bank.
Well, that's happening actually. So
good. Let's talk about it again soon. Because the problem is, you need to have, you need a slush fund of $3,000 or $4,000 after the purchase of the pet for for veterinary expenses and so forth.
Sure.
But, yeah, I wouldn't want to be without a dog either, Mike.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm willing to take on that responsibility just to continue on with my lifestyle, and which includes owning a pet, which I've always done. Not
Archie, while
necessarily a pet, a
Mikey's
dog.
rumbling about the dog that he wants to get, can you set up, please, the link for Watch Nicholas?
No problems, Bear. No problems.
I should tell you about the wild boar pet that I used to have.
He was
His
a
name
real
was
pig.
His name was Pork Chops.
He was a real pig.
He had tusks this long,
Mm.
big, giant, 6-inch long tusks. I fed him. I bottle fed him from a baby in a cage. I raised him for
In a
like
cage,
4
in
or
a
5
cage.
years.
In a cage. He lived in a cage for 5 years?
No, it got him. He was born in the excitement of a bunch of them getting caught in a feeder at a farm where the pigs were having problems rooting up the ground, and so it was this newly born piglet, and I was like, I want it, don't kill it. And so I took it home and I bottle fed it, and I raised it, and it became my pet wild boar. Razorback, giant tusks,
What
the
happened
whole
to
9
him?
yards.
What happened to him?
Oh, we ate him. He was delicious.
I see you rehomed him to the butcher.
Well, he was my pet pork chops, and
You have a bad track
raised him
record, Mike.
until he was about 4 years old, and then
Who eats a
yeah, then
4-year-old boar? By that,
I grew up on a self-sustaining farm, so it was no problem for us to, slaughter our livestock that we
slaughter.
raised.
There's a word we like to hear on the Archie Luxury Show: slaughter.
Well,
Bear, I got to tell you something. It was very nice to have you on today. I do appreciate you on. Very different show than what I imagined, to be honest with you. I'm fucking
And
shocked.
we'll do something different tomorrow. Tomorrow
I
we can
am
actually
shocked.
chat some watches and joke and have banter
Yeah.
and so on. It's done. It's
Yeah.
what's done is done.
Yeah. I'm very sad about the revelations that have come out there, and I hope people that are owed money.
It was a bit shocking, really.
Yeah.
But you know what, guys? Listen, hold on. There's a lesson to be learned in this. Out of everything, if you have one single takeaway from this whole thing, it's not the he said, she said, who said, what said. It is to buy the seller. It is to be sure, ask questions. So, for example, if you're buying a watch and you're buying a watch that a seller has to then go source for you, but you're paying for it in advance, if you're going to take that level of risk, understand that you're taking risk. Personally, I want to see a picture of the box, the papers, the watch in the possession of my seller that he's going to ship the same day as my wire hits. And that same day, I also want a copy of the tracking number. And this is how it's going to be done. So, and I've had good transactions with a whole lot of the names that you know, that Archie knows, that we all know. But I want to know that these guys have the watch right in their possession before I hit that wire. So, and honestly, final word on this topic, I have consistently paid 5 or 7% more to the trusted name rather than 10% less and take a chance. It's too much money to risk. I'd rather spend $20,000, and have a sure shot at getting that watch than spend $17,500 and have to wonder if I'm going to get it.
Yeah.
Buy the seller, guys. Be careful.
I have a jeweler that I trust implicitly, and
Archie, I have a super chat that's kind of incriminating. You need to respond to this.
Okay, here we go. Anthony Ferris Ego, $5. Time Stream has a lot of details on the detail of this Wizard scam. Devil in the detail. Oh, and he's not telling Wizard to fike over his creditors. I didn't say fike over his creditors. I thought when you are in a situation which is fucking untenable, when you're insolvent, you can't keep trading. Okay?
He did. Apparently he did.
Well, all I'm saying is I would be fucking my advice is to liquidate and get out of it. That's my advice. And
Super chat.
I'm not telling anyone to get fiked over it. The fiking's already happened. I'm just telling to get this mess sorted out.
Hey, you don't want to dig your hole deeper.
Lou, $5. Follow up. Looking at the Polaris on the steel bracelet. Want a blue-faced diver. Don't want Amiga 300. Have a 41mm sub and an SD4K, a Pepsi and a Polar.
Look at the Tudor Pelagos. Spend $4. Don't spend $12,000 either on a PAM, which you'll never get back, or a JLC, which you'll never get back.
Get a Pelagos.
Frankly, if you have 41mm sub and SD C Dweller 4K, there is no
reason to need anything else.
No diver.
He wants a blue. He wants the blue.
Get a Milgauss. Get a Milgauss. Get a Milgauss. You want a blue watch? It's waterproof. It is waterproof. Milgauss is waterproof.
He wants a diver with a fidget spinner turned bezel. He wants a bezel. Let the man buy a blue bezel. Your choices include the Pelagos for $3,500 to $4,000, 42mm titanium, brilliant clasp. I have one. I love it.
I owned one and loved it. It was my favorite watch.
Or go spend $40 and buy yourself a Smurf or the 41 white gold.
Here we go. Rick Vasava, $5. Caveat emptor.
Let the buyer beware.
Yeah,
And
buyer
we've got
beware.
Tanzil Ansari, $7. Mark, would you trust Wiz or Fleabay with zero feedback for your next discount Scheitling Colt?
Yes, I would. Yes, indeed.
Yes. For a Colt, sure.
I don't know. I like Breitling. I don't hate the Colts.
No, not at all.
I don't hate them at all.
Didn't they come both in automatic and quartz?
Yeah.
Mundo.
Yeah.
Guys, I just want to say thank you so much for coming on. Marky, it's a little bit, I'm sorry we didn't get enough time to chat to you in depth.
We did. This was a good show. I think it was important. People need to learn how to preserve and how to make a careful transaction. This is valuable for your audience.
And as you said there, being the lock expert you were, my safe was not a joke. Seriously, was that a good safe or shit safe? Just be honest.
Listen,
Marshmallow.
Your safe would have taken approximately 3 to 6 hours to get through. That's the troubling thing, is that somebody had that time. But in terms of a real security safe, no, that was a real safe.
You did your due diligence, Archie. The circumstances were just what
sometimes
they were.
in life, and I got some parting.
I'm sorry, I gotta go. My
there.
time, man.
Thank you so much. I'm linking
I'm joking.
to.
I'm doing locks. I'm doing locks. I'm teasing you. I'm teasing you. Relax.
I gotta tell you.
You have a super chat from our dear friend.
And it's just not good enough.
Kangaroo.
Swinging kangaroo, $5. Since my $2 super chat doesn't work for some reason, here goes. The DDD Hulk sign me the what's this TTW
Two-tone yellow gold.
Two-tone yellow gold Hulk, sign me up, Mike. More side jobs before getting a pet is not such a bad idea.
Sure, I'll consider it. Uber delivery, Uber Eats.
My advice is, Mike, do not get a pet. Do not get a pet. I'm being honest with you.
Not unless you can eat it. If you get a pet that you can eat within 6 or 8 months, okay, fine.
Okay, guys, we're going to wrap this baby up. Thank you
so much. Did you do the
much.
links for
yes,
Coach Nicholas?
Of course. Yes,
Okay.
Yes, sir. It's all done. It's linked.
Let's
See you later, guys.
Real.
See you
Thanks for
later.
having me on, Arch. Bear, I love you.